What is up, guys? Houdini here, and welcome on into Dragon Quest III. This is the HD-2D remake. We've been enjoying this one lovely, cozy RPG, especially around the holidays. I love it so much. It's awesome. Classic goodness returned to form with that Octopath Traveler style, with the 2D sprites in a 3D world. It works so well. It's so beautiful. Everything just feels rejuvenated, revitalized, and just it kind of pops off the screen, especially if you're playing it on a handheld of your choosing. It's really special. I hope maybe one day Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger can get this lovely treatment. But yes, I think we're moving in close to the end game. We're kind of right smack dab in the middle of collecting all the orbs so we can take on the Archfiend. Lovely, lovely. Today marks the Friday, last work day of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year now because we're free falling, baby. Hell yes. I'm so happy. Hope you're all doing well. My, what a beautiful world. I like drinking Irish gin. Alright. There's the old cold weather and everything. This PC's on its last legs. But, you know, as we did with the keyboard cat, we're going to play this PC out until its last legs. Because we have our new PC. Oh, yes. I can't wait. I'm going to be that kind of guy and just wait for the new year to rip off the band-aid. New year, new me, new nudes. Alright, so we were in the middle of making this village, and we had elected one of our own merchants to run it, and then he would be given its name. Unfortunately, it's created a monster, and he's gone quite mad in the head. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Dude, I can't wait for the Switch 2. I thought I had this fixed for a while. Thanks to 7 layers of duct tape. We're in this like weird, horrible transitionary period between USB power supply cables. And it's so embarrassing. See, you got a few micros still going. I believe this is a crappy micro. Then you have the minis. Oh yes, that's different. Then you have USB-A, USB-C, and then the new one they're really pushing is USB-C. And there's even a new C one as well. But oh my god, so it's very hard to find cables for the old stuff. But yeah, hopefully good things. So a lot of my controllers and everyone else just going wireless and stuff. There we go. Oh my god, so they've created a coup. They've taken down Wallace. Oh my, what happened here? I didn't know you had to come back a few more times to this place. The people finally revolted. They couldn't take it anymore, and they have thrown Wallace in jail. How did it come to this? Well, it's so cool. Like, it's usually like a little town builder, and they've gone and done this little story to it. I hope you guys are all ready for Santa and been on the nice list. Today kind of was, you know, the last hoorah. In the midst of all this, I've been trying to help my nephew. He's got a new PC and he didn't hold his horses, so he kind of corrupted some things, but it also screwed up the SSD. But we got it fixed today. It was good. It came through. And me having, you know, he gave it to me to mess around with and fix. Me having that access to it, brand new PC, I was able to personalize it for him in a lot of cool ways, you know. Nice little surprise when he got it back. So that's been nice. That's been a little wholesome. But yeah, Jesus, just this year has been. I kind of like it in a way, but I'm absolutely exhausted. The last like at least 2 weeks, maybe even a month at this point. But yeah, just running around helping everybody with their gifts. It's gonna feel weird Christmas morning, because usually I help with 1 or 2 gifts, but now it's everything. So Christmas morning it's gonna be like, they better fucking like that. They better fucking like that. Anyway, it's really fun. Now it's just, for the last few days running up to Christmas, I don't know how you guys are, but in our household, my mom does this massive big grocery shop, big shop, and it's all like Christmas treats and all that stuff, you know. So that'll be nice. I'm gonna make a big batch of mulled wine this year. I'm excited for that. Gonna get everybody wasted and reminiscing. Mulled wine's great. Anything like that, it sneaks up on you. You know, you're just like, oh, it's so fruity and cinnamony and all that. And it's just like eggnog or any of these, and you don't really taste any of the alcohol. The beauty of mulled wine is to cook it very, very slowly. Not even cook it. You're like just letting it simmer, right? Because if you do boil it, game over. You've ruined it. It's going to taste bitter. It'll have no alcohol. You'll have burnt off the alcohol on it. So it has to be very slow. Nice. Alright, let's see what happens to Wallace. I do love this time of year. It's very part and parcel of like a mixed bag of like you know, just comforting family time, but also makes me think of a lot of lost loved ones, and just seeing kind of the elderly trying to get around, God bless them, or people on the street and stuff, you know. So it's a tough one. Every time I feel the cold, I immediately think of them. It's like, what does the older people and the homeless, how do they feel? It's tough. I try to do my best this year to help out as much as I can with charity and that. You do your part, even if it is a little bit. God, they really hate him, huh? That's what happens. As far as I can tell, he just turned it into this crazy biblical thing going on. By the way, there's something I want you to have. Oh, it's hidden in my safe. Now I'm telling people. Okay, we're doing all this just to get the yellow orb. Look behind the big chair in my mansion. He was going to call it throne. Yeah, you can tell he went crazy. And stay here and try and figure out where it all went wrong. Now forgive me one day. Of course he will. All you have to do is be willing to change all this for the yellow orb. Nice. We also have some new things we need to do as well. We have to go like get the bones off the pirate ship and go to Grimland and that, and even possibly get ready for one of the final confrontations in Mount Necrogunge with the huge sword that's going to cleave it in half. So we'll see what we'll get up to today. You know, this week has been very much like, as you know, usually for me, I've always been like, if I can't get that full stream in, and it's like 9 PM or something, I'm just not even going to bother streaming. But this week, I just knew that everything was going crazy, and it's the only time I was going to be able to shop. So I was going to leave the stream late, but I had to be done. So I'm just glad I've been able to stream at all, you know. It's been super fun and casual. I've been really loving Indiana Jones. Really fun. We just made it to the Himalayas, all snowy. And been playing this. We finished off Soul Reaver. So I'll probably have these games kind of carry us into the new year. Lovely. That's nice. It's very comforting, like a warm blanket. You're getting like a classic adventure. Like sitting down watching Indiana Jones movie. And then you've got this really comforting, you got the blanket here, you know, and lovely RPG. Like, I just couldn't be happier right now. It's been a really good year for stuff. Like, my dad's health hasn't been the great, and he broke his ankle and that, but honestly, by the end of the year, like, you know, he's getting a few things done, more tests every day, but I know it's, in a way, it's kind of woke him up and kind of brings people together as well, so he's doing good, you know. Oh, cold weather doesn't help, so any kind of pre-existing conditions sort of feel worse or exacerbated now, when they're not always like that, you know what I mean? Like, the cold air and the respiratory stuff doesn't be great. Alright, so that's that done. What a goofy little story. So now we have the red from the pirates, the green from Tehran in the ghost village, purple was that the dragon, I want to say? Maybe. And blue, and Razmir and Modrod and yellow. Nice. Deedly. Let's see where we have to go now. Let's check on our objectives. Find the elderly man who seeks a magical staff. Luckily we have this big objective marker. It wants us to go straight to Grimland, which is this world's name for Greenland, which is pretty cool. Also a really good place to farm some liquid slimes as well. Pretty cool, huh? If you just turn it around this way a little bit and move this continent over there, it's basically our world. Pretty cool, huh? The only island that doesn't necessarily fit in is the Origin Island. Right? Because this one over there, here, that's Australia. That's kind of Arctic, Antarctica. I don't even know what that is, actually. It's out in the ocean. Anyway, it's been so special, this one. Ah, God, I love a good RPG. You're not always going to have people running in to watch this stuff because it's a different speed. But it's what I grew up with. It's my comfort food, my escapism. Anytime you were stressed as a kid or going through some bad times, it was always a really lovely RPG to keep us going. Seems like Konami are extremely over the moon with the reception and the sales of Silent Hill 2 Remake, and as you can imagine, what was no doubt going to happen, Bloober has been given the okay to remake 1 and 3. Now, me being a kind of a thinking man, I would actually, I'd remake both of them together. They're so heavily connected. And the first game is quite short, but I mean, they could always make it bigger. That's always an idea, you know, Harry's Tale. But obviously, yeah, 3 is so very important and should not be fumbled or messed with at all. It needs the exact same treatment that 2 got. Tender love and care, baby. Oh, mama. That's another good time for Christmas, right? In the holidays, it gets cold. It is absolutely cuddle season. But you know what? Every season is cuddle season. Just gotta find a cuddle buddy. Good birdie. Where did the other magic armor go? No, it is there. Why would they not just put them together? D. Okay, there you go. Who else? Maybe someone else needs it. I'm feeling generous. Wizard's robe. And she has it. Okay, well, she's good to go. Hey, Pyre, how's it going? Lovely, lovely. Off for the holidays. Yeah, hell yeah. All done and dusted. It wasn't much today. It was like catching up with people coming in, getting in their Christmas bonuses. Everyone holly jolly. Have a little bowl full of biscuits and sweets and a few drinkies. Very nice. How about you? Are you chill? Are you gonna actually go play some more Battlefield 2042? Nice. You should like be ultra obnoxious about 4 just for the shits and giggles. Like, yes, but 4 can do this and that. 4 had its own little tagline with the Levolution and that, which, you know, although it sounded stupid in the moment, it probably still was actually really damn cool. Because most of those things, you'd have little set pieces like that, but not on that level, Jesus. I've never been to Greenland. As far as I know, Greenland is like ice, and Iceland is like volcanic, and even parts of it are green at times. Dee. Hello, sir. We're looking for an old man who needs a wizard stick. The horses be so muscly. What have you got to... Here we go. Have you anything for us? Warhammer. Now, a good series though. Flame Shield, not bad. Raging Bull. Anyone who can raring to charge. Okay. Magic water. No, you ain't selling shit. You ain't got nothing. Dude, you gotta pack up this shop. It's hey, DPG, hello. Merry Christmas. Yeah, it's almost time. You guys gonna spend time with family over the holidays? I hope so. That's my favorite part. I honestly don't want or need anything at all, like gifts wise. Do not want anything. But I love giving gifts. I love seeing their faces, even if it's jokey stuff. You gotta have a few jokey things. It'll crack you up. A few old Christmas crackers as well. Apparently they don't know what that is in America. Do you know what a Christmas cracker is, DPG? It's not a slur. And it's not a saltine. A Christmas cracker over here is... It's basically like a friendship thing. It's a piece of cardboard and it has a joke in the middle of it. And a hat. And sometimes a little toy. And you place them on the table, and when you sit with family or friends, you're meant to pull the cracker from both sides. So one person grabs one side, one grabs the other, and it tends to break in the middle. And whoever breaks it and gets the bigger piece gets the prize, you know? And it has a little party popper in the middle. That's pretty much what it is, like a Christmas party popper. But they're Christmas crackers, and you put them on the plate. Usually you put them on just before you have your food, so a whole lot of mess. They usually come with a very cute but slightly obnoxious party hat as well. But it's like a little tradition thing. I didn't know Americans didn't bother with that at all. You definitely like your party poppers. Back with another party popping beat. Yeah, it's been a good year. Stream wise, I'll try and get a stream in Monday, but we'll just see how it goes. Otherwise, it'll be fine, and I'll be back before New Year's. That's about it. I don't tend to stay for too long out there because you just end up fucking getting fat. Yes, the mod rod. We used it for the fairy village. I think we're gonna pass it over to the pale blue yonder over here. You guys see the Superman trailer? What was your first reaction, last reaction? Do you even care? All of these things are extremely valid. I know. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Alright. He'll give me the boatman's bone. We need one of those. I think it's the gloves that make me all itchy. You know when you wear Santa hat and all that? All the little hairs go everywhere. Thank you. He thinks he's just gotten rid of something crappy. The boatsman bone. We need this to get aboard the ghost ship. It won't just let us on, you know? Hell no. David Jones will kick our ass. The mod rod we got from... Honestly, I actually can't remember now this one. I think it was inside a temple. I get it mixed up with the echo flute. Played a few hours last night. Kept saying this is good, guys, but Operation Locker's better. Christmas sweater? Nice. It says you filthy animal. Your filthy animal dream came true. Oh, that was your dream, was it? Sounds dirty. Filthy animal dreams? What the hell? Flew in yesterday. Nice! Whereabouts are you now? No Christmas crackers. The worst thing is when it breaks but doesn't pop. Yeah, when they're all cheaply made. Otherwise known as everything. Look for the wayward ship. So now this one, I believe we go to Olivia's... Oh, you can actually see it there. Okay, maybe you don't. I thought you used to have to go to Olivia's crematory. And you can pass by. Interesting. You can see it right there. Right there. Can I zoom in and move? It's in where the... Nice. It would be basically where Italy and Greece is right now. Moving over to Turkey. Turkey. No, not bad, no. Sorry. Will you ever forgive me? We're going aboard the ghost ship. Let's see, what's the best way of getting over there? We need to, I guess we could just, we need to get the ship in there, you know? Yeah, we might have to go through Olivia Newton-John. Whatever happened to her? See, Zoe Bell is retiring as well. God bless her. Alright, let's see. Oh, here we go. The Shrine of Promise might help us out. Or even Rosaria, whichever. Once you get close enough, you'll just be able to go. Nice. Who's messaging me now? They're all smiles and hugs and kisses now because I fixed the PC, of course. There's always something. Love the music in this. Superman trailer, first time hearing this. Yeah, James Gunn's Superman. He's kind of in the midst of doing like a creature commander thing, so it's kind of reflecting over and vice versa. One's animated show. They're not like MCU connected, but it's like, hey, this character. So we got Nathan Fillion from Firefly and Castle and that. He's playing Guy Gardner, one of the Lanterns. And we have Mr. Is it Mr. Fanatic or something like that? Wait, where did I go? Trying to promise. Alright. Don't know this place too much. I think we came here to get to another place. Hawk Girl is in it as well. Yeah, so he's kind of doing another little pseudo Justice Society. You know me, I'd rather these movies stand on their own 2 feet before they start having 97,000 other superheroes in there, but unfortunately the way things are, you gotta keep kids... Whoa, I thought the audio cut out there. You gotta keep kids going. They're like attention sponges. Nice. We big strong. We took on this multi-hydra-headed dragon twice. Kicked her booty. And we had a massive troll. Just a very tanky troll. Not hard. Just woeful tank. Like 4 times the health of any other enemy at that point. We got him going. Look at it. Ah, cool. It's a nice ghost ship. Let's get our booties in there. Entra. I think he'd be kicked out immediately. It mightn't even show up without the bone. It's like we're returning the bone back. Look at this place. Let's use holy protection. Probably have to fight a few things. Hello. Wakey, wakey. Hello. The wind may blow and the rain lash her good. They'll never sink this stubborn old tub. That's so sweet. Ship's wheels move on its own as if guided by a ghostly hand. Never! Alright, holy protection. Only gonna take us so far. It's fine by me. You can get a chance to look at it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Crypto's in there as well in the big way. Not just as like a dog. Instead they're gonna be running around. And we have Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor. Looks really good. Looks very good. Obviously we kind of seen him bald already as one of the war boys in Mad Max Fury Road. Nice. Size that squid over there. Good God. That was easy. I think he looks good as Lex Luthor. But definitely better than Jesse Eisenberg. Can't stand that little twerp. Dude's probably like pushing 40, but he always has this annoying fucking Urkel thing going on. Christ almighty. Well, actually, I'ma smack you in the titty. A strange waft. I think if you use Musk, they won't run away, but they'll also, you know, might attract other monsters. Well, he was called Tenda. Tenda Love and Care. What is this, Pokemon? I got drafted more Christmas shopping today. Just like you were saying, got messages saying, can you head in town and pick up a few things? Yeah. That's what happened to me. Well, I offered. I'm only complaining with love, if that makes any sense. No, my issue is I'll get stuff and then they immediately, it becomes a black hole. They forget what they got. Especially my parents. They immediately forget. So like, if you got anything for this person, and then other people, my older brother, he'll just give up and he'll go, I got everybody vouchers. I'm like, you said you were going to get the stuff I bought. So then I'm like left in the lurch with half of these things. I don't mind, I'll still give it to them, but you end up like spending 100 on one person and 300 on another. I'm like, this is so fucked. But it is what it is. Yeah. I think vouchers are a good safe bet, but when it comes to family, I don't know. You have to run out of ideas. Everybody gets nervous around this time. I think they're like, they don't feel like they have enough done or whatever. That's all just pure, you know, consumerism. On tap, you know. Not diluted around them. It's all good. It's some great stuff. I'm after getting some serious bargains. Apparently there's some like semi-famous, expensive bag make. They make bags and clothes. They're called Kipling or something. I don't know. But I got an absolute bargain. I got like some 100 and something euro bag for like a single digit number. Bargain. The beauty of thrift shopping and stuff. When people don't know the value of their own things. Yes. Town was unpleasantly busy, yeah. One thing I get that it's kind of the holidays and all that, but I despise people meeting up with friends by accident and then blocking up the whole queue and blocking up the whole place. I fucking hate that. It's like a couple of old grannies. And I get it, it's like, oh mate, but then they'll go, well, we'll see you over the holiday then. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? A 15-minute conversation. I went into one shop and found something. I'm like, okay, that could be a good idea. I'll come back later. Which is never a good idea, it's usually gone. And then there was women talking in the way of the fucking tiny shop. You know, when you go into those shops with all the jewelry, or a shop with giftware and glassware, they have they have everything out on show for children to knock over or for me to knock over. And then they have the tiniest fucking aisles. Like, pick one, bitch. Put the shit away in a shelf. Or bigger aisles so I can get by. So anyway, these two grannies and all women are fucking talking away. Whatever. So I picked that out and I'm like, okay, I'll leave it. I'll get it later. And then I come back and the bitches are still talking. I swear to God. Holy moly, motor mouth. So that was funny. I don't really care. It's like, excuse me, it's bad. No, I think I did really well this year, but I say that every year. I feel really dead chuffed. But I also have this. I get this thing in the back of my head, and I'm like, fuck, I need something else. Nice. But yeah, the bigger issue was trying to fix my nephew's PC, because that was a Christmas present. You know, that was his big Christmas present, right? Obviously. Fuck, isn't that, must be nice, huh? I didn't get no fucking PCs when I was a kid, man. I got one game if I was lucky, and even that, I was very happy. Because they were like fucking 60, 70 euros still. He's getting a whole ass modern PC. But, yeah, so he was the only person there to get it from the delivery guy. So what does he do? He fucking rips and tears and starts it up, and he basically borked it straight away. I was like, no, why was there nobody there? That's like, you know, he's teenagers, so he knows what he's doing to a point, but they're also completely impatient. So when things say accept, read, you know, tick the right thing. Jesus Christ, these guys are tough. Let's try that lighting on. Oh yeah, so he broke it. He broke it. So he brings it in to me, or no, I actually offer to look at it and fix it. And I'm not telling a lie. By the time that they brought it in, and I was like finished with the shopping, came back, and I was looking at it, and then was setting up for stream, I was getting text messages saying, "Is it done? Is it ready?" I swear to God, do I look like I'm fucking running a business here? Good Lord. What is modern youth, huh? My youth, they think time slows down for them or something, and everything evolves around. He's not a bad lad, he's just the same as everyone else. It's just that new thing and you want it to work. It did work, you just fired away, you shot a nuclear warhead into it for no damn reason, instead of just taking your time. What would have been a 10-minute setup, then turned into like 2+ days. It's alright. Get her done. Basically, I think he fucked up the booting of Windows, so it would fail to boot over and over again. So it needed a system reboot. It needed the BIOS order was already also fucked up, so it wouldn't launch Windows first. It was launching like the benchmarking tool of the GPU and stuff. It's kind of like its own BIOS screen, you know. It's like gigabit and all this stuff. Like, oh my, I've never seen this before. And it was just like CPU levels and all that. CPU. I'm like, the fucking computer's not even on. Why the hell do I care about CPU temperature? I suppose if it was half bandjaxed or something, you wouldn't want it to have high temperatures when it's doing nothing. It's all good, it's all fixed now. It was a mix of that, and also the SSD was completely fucked as well. Brand new SSD. That's the way it goes. Luckily, SSDs are cheap as chips, just like RAM. To me, if you're buying something for your computer and it's like sub €100, $100, that's cheap as chips. You know, if you fuck up the GPU, man, don't even look at me. That's different. Honest to God, like nowadays, that's all computers are, is just a GPU with trimmings and shells. And really, we should just hold back on the GPUs, forget about that for a minute. I don't want the 50 series, I don't want a 60 series. Let's pull back on that and start working on some CPUs, because we need to evolve leaps and bounds in CPU. Because we're running into massive bottlenecks over and over again, and just buying another GPU will not solve your bottleneck. When you try and tell people that, and it's like, because they just be reading shit online, you know. Everybody's an expert. Everybody's a winner, baby. That's no lie. But yeah, it's all good to go now. He's happy. Now they're texting me. He's trying to set up the PlayStation controller on a PC. And all I sent back was a fucking emote laughing my ass off. Because if anybody knows PCs, the PlayStation controller is a pile of shit. It only registers as an audio device, because PlayStation seem to feel the need to put a goddamn speaker on a controller. That I would say, in all honesty, probably less than 1% of PlayStation gamers use that shit. Even more so on PlayStation. There's no need for it. Are you whistling into the goddamn controller? Like, the mic, sure, I always love the touchpad in the controller. Everything else is just garbage. So anyway, Windows being Windows, it sees a microphone, it picks it up as a microphone. You can't really blame them for it, but also, it's annoying as shite. Now, honestly, up until about a year ago, you couldn't even use PlayStation on PC. You had to download a separate program called DS for Windows that someone had lovingly created and left for free. Nowadays, it's more recognized, but it still has issues. Recognized as an audio device. So you have to do a little bit of gentle spanking of Windows to tell it never recognize it as an audio and delete this immediately. And then it'll recognize it as a controller. Luckily, Steam is one of the best out there. Their configuration tool is just auto love, you know, it's so great. Whenever I see people have controller issues on Steam, no matter what, it always confuses me. I'm like, it either needs to be an older game, and then I can kind of understand. Otherwise, it's just user dumbass. It's not even user error at that point. Like, the tool is right there. And as much as we laugh about IT Crowd, and I love it, the common phrase, it still holds up. Try turning it on and off again. It usually fixes most things. I tend to have issue with older games because I have a piece of shit PC, you know. So it's like DX9, you know. Now they're trying to do DX13 and all that. Anyway, I admire your patience. It's all good. How can you break a PC so easy? So, you know how things are now where it's like things can be used for crypto farming, so you don't know what you're getting, you know? And, no, trust me, it wasn't like broken or a lemon or anything. You just, you know when you're saving a game and it says, please don't turn off the power, please? It will corrupt things, please don't do it. And even at that, you have like less than a 10% chance of something corrupting. You have more chance of something corrupting randomly by accident once every 4 years than when it tells you not to do that. But anyway, so in this case it did. He was basically having to do the initial Windows setup, but didn't read or listen to anything. It's all good. These things happen. Just that good old system restore on that side of it. But then the SSD, that's genuinely not his fault. I think it was a mix of a few things. They'd got it, one of our Irish logistics, DPD they're called. I don't know what it is about DPGs and DPDs and these fucking 3 abbreviation people, man. They drive me up the fucking wall. But these guys, right, they're shit, let's be honest. They're the guys you catch on camera kicking your package around. So I wouldn't be surprised if this PC was thrown around a little bit. So I did what anyone else would do. You check everything, you push it, everything in the RAM, make sure that none of the fans are blocked, all that kind of stuff, you know. But I think the SSD must have been slightly pushed out a little bit. So, but still enough that it was in its socket. So I think when it was first powered on, it did that. If you've ever powered on a plug that's not fully into the wall, you're going to catch a tiny arc of electricity, very small. I think that's what happened here on the SSD and just shorted it. But it's all good. The issue is then, of course, these SSDs are not partitioned, so when it's gone, it's gone. Windows is on that, you know, so that's why it was booting into nothing. So it was all good. Easily fixed. It had to be replaced. I told her she can, show them that and they'll give her a replacement or whatever she needs to do. Anyway, it's all good. I like messing with that stuff anyway. I don't actually build PCs. I wouldn't mind getting into it, but I am too much of a bull in a China shop, so I would be a chronic pin bender and breaker and stuff, so probably better not. I wouldn't mind getting into that stuff. I like messing around with it. I'm more of on the program side. But yeah, I like that stuff. So people tend to come to me. When I used to get into it when I was a kid. We had a crappy Dell, and I was obsessed with like taking that bitch apart and messing around with it. I remember getting into a fight with my brother. It was one of the only times we really fought. And it was because he had done something to the PC, and they called me in fix it, you know. And there was this sense of rivalry going on where it was like, why does the little guy know how to fix it? So he stood over my shoulder, which is one of the worst things you can do to anybody. You can't really get work done or anything. And he just started to chastise the shit on me. I was like, oh my god. So he kept doing it, and he kept doing it. And I turned around, I stood up, and I punched him, and then threw him across the room. It was fucking hilarious. The look on his face, man, I'll never laugh so much. It was just one of those things, it had to happen. It was unfortunate, but it had to happen. He pushed someone so far. Like, dude, I'm trying to fix the thing you did. Anyway, it was a very funny moment. The only time we've ever truly fought, and it was like I drove over his dog. He had the look, he had such a look of confusion. I'll never forget that moment because I was like, that could have went some other ways. I remember my mom running in. She's like, call the police. It's not that serious. Like, we have enough like play fighting, or you know, over the years when you're kids, you messing around fighting and wrestling, and sometimes it'll go a bit too serious and someone will like draw blood. That shit's over by the day, you know. You're being made to shake hands and you forget about it. No, this was a grown ass moment. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. You know, it's funny. But ever since then, people tend to come to me about PC stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to be Mr. Fix-It. If it's a hardware thing, I can't, you know, create fucking transistors out of my hands and it's the way it is. If it needs a hardware replacement, it's the way it is. Anyway, it's cool though. Vouchers are fine. Yeah, as an extra. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know some people do it as the main. Now my mom loves them, especially for shopping centers. She'll go crazy. To her, that's better than anything. She loves that. But yeah, I get you. No, they are nice. Like when I was a teenager, I got a lot of vouchers because people just didn't know what to get. The angsty bastard in the corner. So I got a lot of them. But that was great, you know, games and shit. I wasn't really into like fashion or tracksuits and that. I'd wear whatever I could get my hands on. But nowadays, like even the Nike Tech stuff and all that, like these kids are wild out of their tree. I was watching that one streamer, she was just giving away presents, you know, in a mall. And she bumped in a lot of teenagers. And like, you can have anything you want. One picked a PS5, the other picked an Xbox. One guy just picked this cologne. He picked cologne. Everyone else picking like $400, $500, $600 consoles. And he picks cologne. But as it turns out, the cologne was $250. Not about you. And I like my smelly. I wear Armani black coat. But I ain't paying no $250 for some fucking cologne. Are you dumb in the face? That could have went to your college tuition because you clearly needed it if you're going to spend that much on fucking cologne. What the hell, dude? It ain't going to help your riz. It ain't going to pick up women with it. It's cologne. You're going to drown it, spill half it, and then stink out the place. That was wild. Shit, I would have took the cash. It was some 1 million or something. I don't know what it was. Can't keep up with them. But Jay must have been kicking himself. One kid got like Oculus Quest 3. He was like maybe 9. He did not have a PC for that. I don't know who told him to get that. It's so funny. But nice to see that, even if it just is another fine example of like virtue signaling and sort of kind of weird, like I don't know. It's a weird streamer thing where it's like you are doing a good thing, but the fact that she's able to just throw around like $5,000 on a random day just for content shows how absolutely rotten with money they are. It's not even a concept to them anymore. But at least they're giving back. The problem is the little kids called their cousins and their friends and she couldn't really say no. So instead of spending $5,000 on like maybe 100 people or 20 people, whatever, it ended up being about 6 people because it was just these fucking kids that kept pulling up. And then other people did too. But she got a few of the kids, which is nice. But I was kind of weirded out by that because it's like, you're buying big old Barbies and stuff. Like, are you not kind of spoiling Santa? And why don't you just let the parent pick it out and then you're helping out with Santa and you're helping out with other stuff, you know, kind of. I don't know. I'm weird about that stuff. I suppose it's like the poor old devil of kids who have birthdays on the 23rd or something, or the 20th of December, and you're like, oh bollocks, like you have to get a gift and Christmas as well. No, it's a tough one. No, I don't mind. No, he's a good dude, my nephew. He's getting into his Dark Souls and all that. Same as any kid around that age. He's staying up way too late and cutting out of school and stuff, and it's all good. I don't give a shit once he doesn't get into robbing or breaking into cars or drugs. I don't give a shit. Anything else is just, that's part of life. You just have to guide them. They're gonna cut school. They're probably gonna smoke. You know, things like that is what it is. You just have to be mindful of it, because it can go one way or the other. But the more you shut that shit down, the worse they'll do it. So just let them be. Once heard one of the IT crowd saying it was a picnic problem in a chair, not in a computer. I like that. Oh my god, that's brilliant! I never heard that. That was brilliant. That'd get to me. Yeah, hi Barney, how you doing? Are you relaxing? You gonna get some nice food? Did you guys get any nice food around? I would like to fight Jesse Eisenberg. Okay, at least we agree on that. That's good, it's good. Sorry, I was chatting away there. Wrap it for you. They can have it as a, if you're not wrapping it. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Or sometimes I'll even do that for my dad, especially. Like, I'll wrap it for you. But then he doesn't know what he got for anybody. But, no, I saved him a bargain. So, my sister, my nephew's mother, she's getting him the PC. So, we were like, we'll handle the monitor. He wanted a new monitor and all that. So, I sorted that out. But I got them a bargain. So, it's basically he wanted speakers on the monitor. I'm like, dude, they're crap even if you spend, like, a couple of $100 on them. Like, it's just... You know, that's why people don't even use TV speakers anymore. They tend to use sound bars and stuff. But I did it anyway, so he wanted that. So it turned out to be an MSI monitor. I didn't even know. Like, they usually do that. Graphics cards, they're one of the best models of graphics cards. You know, you're getting NVIDIA, which is the brains, or AMD. But then there's the suppliers. You know, a lot of people... I think the one he has in it now is Gigabit. But MSI do a lot of good stuff. So they did a monitor. It was a white monitor. Big fancy curve and a big... really great adjustable stand on it, but I got that for a bargain. I think it was £150. I ended up walking away with it. I think it was like €80. Don't even get me started on like British pound and Irish euro and European euro. Oh my god, don't. I think next year we're getting an Amazon Ireland, so hopefully this will cut out on all the weird loop-de-loop that's going on right now with Brexit. It's so silly. It's just all minor inconvenient stuff, but a lot of it ends up with just stupid handshaking going on at the ports, you know. Like, I ordered a book of all things. It was just a book for somebody, one little present. It started out, get this, in the UK. Now, do you think it just... UK is here, Ireland's here. Do you think it just went over on a little ferry to Ireland? No, why would it do that? That'd be easy. Why would we... No. It fucked off to Belgium, went this way, then came down to France, then all the storms and Holyhead is closed and all this, our port is closed. So it went back to the UK. Did a little European trip there. I'm surprised it was not Pyro fucking taking it with him or something. And yeah, no, it's still, I still don't have it. You know, this book has seen nearly as much of Europe as I have. Oh my god, it's so funny. I don't know if I'll ever get that yet, but it's just hilarious because you get to check the little updates on it. I'm like, what is going on? This thing's going across the Mersey on the Fazy. Oh Lord. Alright, let me see. So now we have the locket. You get me a little checklist out. No. Alright. Yeah, but we're doing good. Let's see. I don't know if any of these are going to be actual dungeons. I assume so. Okay, what's this place called? Alright. Let's have a chat to this lady. Are you Olivia? Olivia, fraught with the fate of her bow, who was swept overboard in a storm, don't you know? Nice. Yeah, that's annoying. Just the other day I took a granny out for blocking, right? And you gotta tackle them to the ground as well. You can't just be like, sorry granny, and you get a whiff of that old musty air from a wet jacket and a dog and bad perfume. No, you gotta tackle them straight out. There's no other way, you know. If you take a few ornaments with you, for all the better. It's like bowling for people. And do you know how RAM gets wiped in a null state when you power off your device? If you freeze or at least cool the computer, it remains intact at least for longer. Yeah, I heard that when you break it down, you're not really saving that much on power, so leaving your device on, or at least in some kind of resting state, is actually better, because going from 0 and switching it on each time is kind of like starting an engine or starting a lawnmower. Eventually that bitch, it's too much of a surge each time, you know, instead of leaving it in rest mode when it's like a steady thing, you know. And someone said that when you look at the power conversion, especially for the newer, unless you're running a fucking double 4090 or something, you know, but the power difference between turning it off, turning it back or leaving it on. Someone said it was like 12 or 13 euro a year or something. They equated. So there you go. Like, honestly. So it kind of, yeah, but it's so tough now with this cryptocurrency mining has ruined everything. So a lot of places give extra crypto guarantee, and then they also give extra warranty as well. But then there's a couple of, isn't there a couple of those things they have? It's like a, what do they call them? Like, it has a weird name. It's like bathtub scenario or something, where like straight out of the box, there's a higher chance of a product failing, you know, a part of a PC, and then, you know, it could be completely fine, and then it'll have its natural death maybe in 4 or 5 years. Some people get longer, you know, that kind of way. But there's more chance of it breaking down at the start, and then obviously at the end of its life. It's not weird. It's just, as you said, it's one of those things that you go from fucking zero state, from null state, all the way up to the surge, and sometimes that happens, you know. It's probably something like 1 out of 1,000,000, but they make that many that's not that actually much at all. But it happens. It does happen. You have to be ready for it. It could be a bad transistor, a bad fucking piece of the motherboard. It could be anything. A piece of fucking dirt. It could be, you know, like a lot of these people, a lot of these things are transported with like self-expanding foam or styrofoam or bits of plastic. You never know. It could be a hair. It could be anything. Things just happen. Even as a brand new product, it could be a hair, because, you know, people gotta assemble this shit and things go places. You know, they're not put into like fucking one of those cocaine places where it's like you got naked people around so they don't steal the cocaine. Where you can remove the part quickly, freeze it. Yeah, Jesus. 250 or something, possibly say that smells nice, just so they would have at one cost of fire. Yeah. Now I will say what I do now, it's kind of cheeky, but my sister found it. It's like smell-alikes or something. She found it. It's down in Kilkenny. I have a piece. I have it over here. But basically what they do is they grab, you know, whatever perfume you want, and they'll get as close as it is. But it's not the brand itself. But my God, are they very close. She got me some that was like Armani, and then someone else wanted. It's very, like, if you're going for the real thing, if it's not too expensive, I'd say just get the real thing. But what it's really good for is discontinued perfumes and colognes, because a lot of stuff disappears, you know, especially some of the older celebrity crap. Once that's gone, it's gone, because they only want to sell the new stuff. So a lot of them were buying like old Ari Grandes or something, some kind of cloud or something. I don't know. She doesn't sell it anymore. So there's that, and yeah, the Armani coat, nice. I remember I got a big bottle of it one year from. They were coming back from the airport, so they got it from the good old fucking. Yeah, from the airport, and I think it was a huge bottle. It lasted me years, because, you know, I'm pretty gentle with this stuff. I don't go crazy. A little bit on the wrist, or spray it into the ear and walk into it, and you're good to go. This thing of spritzing like 7-8 times, man, you're gonna kill wildlife. You're gonna put a hole in the ozone layer. Jesus, nice. Yeah, making some food for the family for Christmas. That's lovely. The one from Ireland, send it to Belgium, right? They don't know what to do. Yeah, it was a little, you know, the Moomins, those little pig hippo things. There was a little book on that. So maybe they're Dutch or Belgian or something, so they came from there. I don't know. No wonder the Brits get memed all over the world. I remember making esters in chemistry to try and create some of the smells. It was interesting to see how those sweet, yeah, dude, hell yeah. It's kind of scary, isn't it? I remember when I was younger reading up about like fruit and vegetables and how like we love the taste or hate the taste of certain ones, and all of it is a defense mechanism. Here we are like chopping them up and stuff, and it's like a living little thing. And those tastes we love, or those smells we hate, or tastes we hate, is all defense mechanism. I thought that was really cool. And some of it, like the sweet ones, are more to attract pollination from bees and shit. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Or even birds, because the plant is so smart that it knows that a bird eating a strawberry will shit out the seeds and then just start again, you know? So it thinks of its own demise and passing on, as if there's like a mimetic DNA or a memory inside of each seed. It's kind of wild if you think about it. They are superfoods for a reason. Super food. Nice. Okay, so what am I doing wrong here? I think we have to go somewhere else, do we? Oh, alright. I think Yeah, we had a chat with this guy. All he did was give us a little rhyme. Yeah. I think it's... Yeah. Peace of the grave is not the hers. When a ship passes, her spirit is stirs. Okay, so we've been trying to pass through here, and we couldn't do that. We were being blocked by a mysterious force. So now we have the Lover's Locket, which is her lover that lost. We're gonna go out here, hop on the boat. Sorry, I was having a chat there. I sometimes that happens. You ever do that? You can't stop in your tracks. Normally you just talk and chat and play, and sometimes I just stop in my tracks. Alright, so now we have the Lover's Locket. Let's go. Now we should have a little cutscene, yeah, but the Lover's Locket should react. Normally we just get pushed away. Ooh, you'd see it's this kind of same purple from the ghost ship, so that's that kind of curse. These statues are cool. Remind me of that part in Lord of the Rings. This originally came out. It was like 1991, 1993. Never know which one it is. My body defending me from celery. Yeah, I love that. Maybe I'd love to know more about that whole cilantro tasting like soap thing. It doesn't affect everybody. It's interesting though. Is there any movies or anything you like to watch or anything in particular? Any of your favourite treats? We were talking about, what was it, Heroes being the best? I hear that. Toblerone have gone crazy. Toblerone was always this thing also from the airport.
Olivia?
That you'd bring back.
Is that you?
Because they were so dear. Oh, tooth breaking chocolate. But now they're like, fuck, we got diamonds, we got truffles, we got this. Toblerone going crazy. They're probably made of mint over the years because they just never heard them get in trouble or change flavours around. But now they got loads.
Oh, Eric.
Yada!
My beloved. My soulmate. I have awaited your return all through these long years.
And she turned into a monster.
Olivia, my one true love.
Oh my.
Oh, Eric.
Just start making out mid-air, man. Should we be watching this?
Curse the fates for keeping us from each other. But I swear I will never leave you again.
Yeah, duty free. I couldn't think of it. So dumb. Duty free used to mean you get it cheaper in the airport because it didn't have to pay a duty. You didn't have to do anything like that.
We can be together
That
forever.
is not the case anymore. Now it's just like a word. Oh, we're floating in midair. So there you go. Now I have other people asking me for stuff now. It is Friday night, the weekend before Christmas. Lord have mercy. And I was just, my younger sister, with the one with the nephew with the PC, she couldn't get out to go shopping and she was getting disheartened. And she was actually going like, I don't want to do Christmas this year. I'm like, Jesus! She's having a bit of a rough time financially. I was like, that's okay. But I was like, I can help you out. And I did. We went, it was yesterday. I was very late. I think I just streamed a bit of Indiana Jones. But at least I got a stream. We went shopping after work and I literally flew around. I think she did the whole family shopping for like around €50. It was bargain. And she found so many things. So mostly like truck shopping and stuff. But she got like, as I was saying, that Kipley bag. She got like a Regatta, Super Dry, Pull and Bear, I don't even know what that is. Under Armour. She got all this stuff, man. Absolutely crazy. She's delighted. She ended up buying stuff for herself. She found one of those, you know, it's like Christmas markets where they sell yummy foods and gadgets. And then she also was like a crystal. I didn't know she was into crystal stuff. So there was like a crystal mommy there selling all that stuff. So I was like, just treat yourself. I can sort it out later. And I don't think she even had money on her, so I just gave her a boatload of cash and let her go off and do stuff. And she'll give back to me when she has it. It's alright. It's just better just to take that worry away from her. She's another one of these that's gone cash, or not cash only, card only, and it's like, hey, where's the machine? Oh, the bank's down? Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm always having to get that dig in, I don't care. I'm still cash is king, I'm an idiot. I'm literally like a zoomer into boomer. Whatever that is. I'm a Gen X or something. I don't know what I am. I don't care. I'm definitely like, I definitely feel it in my bones. I'm giving out about my phone. I'm giving out about apps. I give out about like go, you know, the contactless payment and stuff. I'm such an old man. Good lord. Ah well. The shackles we must free. Look at these crazy swords. It's like one of those things you buy, write it on, scrape into your desk with one of the sharpener or compasses. The compasses were supposed to be used for like really, you know, delicate and precise measurements. And you're like, nah, I'm just gonna etch a whole lot of weird shit into this desk, okay? I was weird with that stuff. I would get those pencils your mom would give you, like fucking SpongeBob and stuff, and I would take the screw off them. It was just like a little flathead screw, and remove the entire sharpener blade, and I would start making spears out of my pencils. I would etch in some crazy stuff, and then we had some really dumb games in school as well. One was called 99 Cuts, where you just, yeah, that was a weird one. That was like gateway drug to self-harm. I was like, that's not a good game. The things you do in class when either you're finished your board or you're not understanding it.
Now. Alright.
Alright.
Naturally.
Cool, so there's Simao, he's got the katana, and there's the character's father there.
As strong as you in Aliahan?
The katana is called the Mountain Cleaver. The fuck is cilantro? Yeah. Italian-American, right? I think it's like a mix of like lettuce and celery, but for like 1% of the population, it tastes like soap.
I'll call you
weird
friend.
Oh. So yeah, that's the character's father's passed away trying to kill the Archfiend, and then this guy, he's got the monster cleaver. A mountain cleaver. We're gonna use it to literally split the volcano in half. Pretty cool. So yeah, that's a funny old time of the year. Then you're trying to do other stuff. Luckily, like, because of the cold weather, work does be quite slow anyway, and all the lads know, everybody knows it, so they kind of work slower on the houses and that. So I'm okay. So that really does slow work down, so it's fine. But usually the last week in itself can be a bit rough, because he will clean out. I swear to God, he does this. He cleans out. He's got a big Land Rover. He cleans out his Jeep, and he pulls out fucking invoices from like 3 months ago. I'm like,
I am truly sorry.
I'll keep it for record, but it's completely worthless for everything else, you know? He's such a goober. That's all you can do. It'll come up again fucking next tax season, don't worry. Nice, we'll have to fight some of theirs ourselves. It's like your father's right-hand man helping out. Can't even take what it tastes like, not soap though, yeah. Wait until you get asked on Christmas Eve, yeah. Have they tasted soap before? Right, yeah. That's such a classic one. It's like, this tastes like ass. Like, oh wait, maybe you've eaten ass before.
No one else should have to suffer on our account. Why don't we try?
So is there any like holiday drink you like? I know you don't bother. You're a good one. You don't bother with all getting shit faced.
Are you sure?
But is there any like nice little drink you like at Christmas? I know we don't really fuck with eggnog over here, but maybe a bit of mulled wine or something, or a bit of mead if you're crazy into that. Some people make their own.
Don't worry. I know they'll be fine. Things have also been far from
you always know it's
town of late.
the Christmas party season, because I'll be walking into work in the mornings and just a lovable little present in the corner of vomit, you know, on the street. And you can see where they started, and they miss the drain, they miss everywhere.
It is time for us to
A little bit of food along the way, huh?
Find me by your
Gross.
side.
Always cracks you up.
This on the
I can stand that stuff more than if it was from the other side. Jesus. Why is the brain so weirdly good and bad at knowing who that poop belongs to, you know?
There's no end to those after my life. Perhaps it's time I took on a new mantle.
Ooh, uh-oh, careful. He's gonna call himself something else. Is Ortega really dead? Dun dun dun. Did our father become the Archfiend? A new mantle.
Use my blades to bring peace to
I'll
the
do
world.
it. I'm pretty simple. If not water, I'll just have some lemon. Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. Not even an old hot chocolate or anything, no. Some of them be nice. Don't really eat that much hot chocolate.
Hurl the mountain cleaver into that blasted volcano.
Do it. I'ma use it. Yeah, I don't drink too much now myself. Even when I would. I had a few today and now, it was nice. But it'd be, even at home, I make some old fashions, and I'd only have a couple of them, you know. Now, old fashioned is just, it's, you know, I'm not being snobby about it, but they are nicer than just a straight up. It's basically like your drink of choice, be it whiskey, brandy, cognac, whatever. Me, I still love a bit of Hennessy. And then you're just gonna, it's not that fancy, you're gonna put a bit of hot water, sugar, and then fruit of your choice. Maybe you like lime, lemon, I like orange peel, and a few cloves as well. Cloves are kind of, they're mainly like a medicinal thing. It's sort of a minty, cinnamony kind of thing going on. I don't know how to describe cloves, but damn. I like those. You don't actually eat or drink those. They just sit at the bottom of the drink. And you can, my favorite thing is to get whatever fruit you had, and you just kind of lightly run it across the rim of the glass. So you're always getting these lovely, nice smells, especially if you like that fruit. That's what I make, and I make a few of those for my father as well. So there you go. There's a weightlifter's belt. That's the way they naturally get it. It's quite late in the game. We're like close to the end, so you can get it earlier with the mini medals. That will allow you to be a tough cookie. But what it'll also, I can now equip that, and it won't break other stuff. There we go. We'll get a 13 bonus right there. Xena's currently pick the other one that we just picked up. So yeah, they're nice. That's the only thing I really treat myself to. And then if I'm drinking normally, just casually, be a bit of cider, you know. I'm not a big beer fan. I tried over the years. I tried them all. I just hate the aftertaste. I hate the burps. I hate the smell of it. I hate it. I just can't find one I like. It just genuinely. Actually, the one I do like, and I don't even know if it classes as a beer. It's called Desperados. It's a tequila flavored beer with lime in it. So basically a knockoff Corona. But it doesn't taste anything like beer at all. Now it's still kind of a golden yellow. You know, it looks the same way going in as it does coming out. That's why I don't like it either. But yeah, cider is nice. It's a summer drink. It's refreshing. That's the way I look at it. Especially with the different flavors. Even if they do look a bit pink in the glass, sometimes you're like, jeez, it's a bit fruity on the other side. Anyway, no, it's nice. I like it refreshing. And then yeah, with the old fashioned or just the odd Hennessy, I kind of sip that. It keeps you on a steady buzz. And you don't have to take a piss every 5 minutes, and you're not getting loud and leery. You're so in it. It's so nice. So yeah, that's about me. Simple, and also cheap as chips. And that's not why I do it either. It wouldn't be cheap as chips to get some Hennessy in a bar, pub though. Jesus Christ, about 4 times the price. But you know, if you're only out sipping on it, it'd be nice. Now, a lot of people don't like it because it burns and all that, and maybe they don't like it. It's quite bitter. It's been lovely. I've only ever treated myself. It was actually I think it was actually a present. I've only ever had some really special stuff, and it was Louis the 14th Hennessy. It was a present one time, and I was like, oh my god, you know. I was like, okay, so that's how the higher class live. Okay, that's good. Get a little taste of decadence, and then move back to the normal stuff. Honestly, in my personal opinion, in those cases, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe if you're like if you're into your cognacs or you're a crazy whiskey person, you will definitely notice the difference. And you do notice the difference of quality, but it's not worth the price. Does that make sense? That's just for me though, and everybody's different. That's just how I feel. Oh no, she's getting her MP up. Good girl. Anyway, and then I had my brother was over in Canada, and he brought back a 10-year-old batch, so nothing too fancy, of Canadian Club whiskey. And it's just whiskey with a little hint of maple syrup, because you know they gotta do it. And it was the most beautiful, tasty whiskey. It was very dangerous. I drank that thing in about a day and a half. Very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. It goes down way too easy. Because of the sweetness of the maple syrup, it just negates any kind of the bitterness or anything. So it's just, ooh, that was dangerous. That's one of those drinks where you drink and you enjoy a little bit too much. And I'm like, uh-oh. Sometimes in your travels you'll meet a drink and you'll be like, I could become an alcoholic on this if I wanted to. So you have to check yourself right there and then. You have to ask yourself if you're able to control it, or if it's going to become a day thing, because it sneaks up on you. Everyone thinks to have this great big strong disposition until you're like, oh, you're a day wine drinker? Oh, you're a day drinker? An everyday drinker? It's like every fucking hour drinker. You know, you have to be so careful. It sneaks up on you. I've seen it happen to the most wonderful people. It's just, oh my god. But everybody, you hope, is in control of their own facilities. So, yeah, after a certain point, you have to just let people live their life. I think the only time you really want to do a intervention is when they get real bad, or if they're like, you know, really heavy drinkers in their teens or early 20s. Then you're like, no, dude, you're not gonna make it to 30. You're gonna destroy yourself. Slow down. There's plenty of good times. Get back to loving yourself as when you're sober. You know, as much as you love yourself when you're pissed out of your mind. You end up becoming that kind of person everyone expects to be drunk, and they're gonna make a fool out of themselves. And although that might seem like the life of the party for about a week, it's actually extremely embarrassing, you know? Oh, you're the guy who pissed himself the other day, wasn't it? When he got drunk. Or you're the guy who wears the lamp on his head every time. It's nice to be known for things, just don't be known for the wrong things. I think a lot of us, that old desperation for acceptance, people will be happy enough to live with weird monikers, you know, the old Frank the Tanks and that. That's all well and good. That's why they're like, oh yeah, I was crazy in my college years. It's like, you're 37 now and you're still fucking around like that. Alright, looks like we haven't been wherever it is. Traveling far and wide in search of the orbs. The orbs. But I think we have nearly all the orbs. We're just... I thought the ghost ship wasn't even a dungeon. Lord of mercy. Nice. Weird in that I like chocolate, but I don't like getting chocolate flavoured. Not cake, not ice cream, and hot chocolate. No, I get you. I really do not enjoy people's obsession with, like, double fudge and double this, and I've seen somebody like muffins that it's like double chocolate fudge muffin. I'm like, there's fucking chocolate on your chocolate, and the wrapper's made out of chocolate too. You know, it's like, Jesus. Then there's some really fine, lovely chocolate too. But then, you know, same as yourself probably, I can just sit there and have a few celebrations or heroes with a cup of tea, and I'm fine. So it doesn't have to be Lindor and all that all the time. But it can be nice from time to time. So how do you get over here? We're just going to start making ourselves hungry, you know what? My favourite thing, it's a weird little tradition, but Christmas Eve, right? While we're all sitting around having a chat and a drink, my mom will basically get a start on the turkey early, and she'll cut a few slices off the breast of the turkey and make the most beautiful turkey salad sandwiches, and like with a hefty dose of salt as well. It is unbelievable, and it's that fresh turkey that's kind of waiting to cool down, and they have like butter under the skin and bacon up top. It is so good. You just feel like a champion. And then there's other times when you're really drunk, you'll eat that. And we have this obsession with crisp sandwiches over here. So you take like cheese and onion crisps, salt and vinegar, slap them between 2 slices of bread and some butter, and that's it. Just chips in the sandwich. It's always a sign of like you don't have too much money on you for eating those. But I don't know why you get so used to them. I think it's just the salt. We crave so much salt when we're having a drink, because we're trying to offset the crazy amount of like sugar and everything that's gone into our liver. So we crave salt. Hence why we all love a chippers after a piss up, you know. You think you're hungry. You're not actually hungry. It's your body craving salt to try and break down the fucking shit you just drank, you know. Like, please, salt now, please. Nice. You seek the magic key? No, I have the magic key. Sorry, buds. Anyway, it's weird. All that stuff's like traditions, right? We're just so weird. We're like creatures of habit. We don't even know why. Who's that Pokemon whose poop is that, right? Who's that Pokemon, right? Whose poop is that? But yeah, you end up kind of knowing whether you want to know. You're like, that's definitely human. That's husky. Oh my god, what the hell happened to that one? Are we poisoned? No, we just took a little bit of damage. I hate butter on sandwiches, don't put butter. What about like when you're putting them in the Breville, you know, that little sandwich maker? And you butter the outsides and it makes it all like crispy butter. Fuck it up. I don't think I can get in this way, can I? Yatta! No, I can't. It's another one of them. We might not be able to do this yet. Hold. We might need the EVERBIRD, the flying bird. No, actually we can. We can get in that way. Okay. Key. That's probably where the mountain cleaver goes. It'll open up a path by literally cutting it down. Right, do I have holy protection on? Good stuff. Right now we're level 36, around that, yeah. So I'd say we'll be pushing 40 by the time we get to the end. That sounds about right. I have them where I want them, like the sage. They've learned like stuff like full heal and that. Oh, here's multi heal. Good, there you go. Dee 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 dee. Whatever. I can't. I've sworn off bread since October, so I'll miss those. But I might have a little bit. We'll see. I don't think it was bread causing anything, but never can be too sure. So it's one of those things that I chose a bad time to mess with my diet. I didn't really. It's just no bread. It's like you already had an operation. Now you can't tell which actually helped. Why not both? That's no harm. In the new year, that's one thing I want to do. I want to check it off my list real quick and early. Is to do a full blood and food allergy test and just get it out of the way. It'd be good because as I get older, there's no harm. I could have an allergy I don't know. It'd be good to find it out before it tries to kill me. People have water after eating everything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do. Yeah. That helps break it down as well. Don't you hate when you drink too much water? You have that kind of slushy feeling in your belly. That kind of gives you a tummy ache. It's like, oh fuck, why did I do that? Alright, we're gonna cleave this mountain. This volcano. Into. Nice. This one is this Necrogund? Yeah, Necrogund. What a name, right? What a name. You've been playing anything else yourself? I'm seeing a lot of the other free-to-play Battle Royale games kind of trying to push out new seasons. Not the big ones, not the big three. I almost got 50 medals, cool. Yeah, I've been seeing them trying to push out a few more seasons, and I do see next year being the final like knell, the final bell toll for a lot of them. You know, I think the finals is probably dead. But next year we'll have the new Battlefield, I assume by fall. And it's supposed to be pretty cool, but I mean Andrew has over at EA, he has bigged up the last like 4 Battlefields, and we saw what happened there. But you know, you ask people about Battlefield and they're very, very distinct memories of like, you know, 2016, 2017, like Battlefield 1 on YouTube and Twitch and that. Is what it is. Massive amount of magma bullets away. Bubbles away. Throw the mountain cleaver. Do it. Throw it. Be gone. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Not gonna get away with this one too easy. What lies beneath the mountain? Oh, geez.
Oh, I guessed.
Mom? Whee! Oh, damn.
My. It's been some time since one of your kind dared.
Garboil.
Allow me to humbly suggest
Danny O'Garboil.
If you value your life, I'm a stone cold killer. As it happens. It's funny. Your gormless face reminds me of this fool.
Gormless? Oh wow, this guy's gotta be Irish. They still call us gormless over here. You gormless idiots.
Once you suffer the same fate, I'm sure Lord Baramos will reward me, just as he did back then. Well, I hope you like it hot.
Some do like it hot. I found out I have a peanut allergy, but it's less serious to know. And okay, so it went so long before finding out. That, yo, wow, dude, that's crazy. Did you ever feel anything with peanuts? Like if you had a Snickers or anything, and been like, you know, my breathing's changed a little bit or something. No. Follow orders. I'm sure they're all on follow orders. Let's do our usual tactics, but I think it's half decent. Actually, I might stick with lightning. It seems to do a little bit better than the falcon. Falchion, and then she does wild ride. Ironic, like I was saying, it's an odd one where it takes a move, so you get 2 moves. So, like, are you benefiting? Yeah, maybe. Alright, and then these guys will use Oomph. Such weird name spells in the Dragon Quest series, but it is what. Oh no, he doesn't use that because he goes last. You can use. Let's try Magic Barrier. No, would he use Breath? Do you think? Maybe Insulate. Does he look like he'd use Breath attacks? Maybe. We'll just see. We can do both. Life is like a box of chocolates and all that jazz.
It's time.
Go. It's time. Nice. Take a walk on the wild side. Nope. Ouch. Alright, that was great. Ow. Okay, let's see. What can we use on this guy? A heavy hit that reduces an enemy's attack. Would Monster Pylon still be good, you think? I guess. She's going to use it twice anyway. Oh, we already lowered her attack. Nay, we can't have that. Let's do Kabuff, yeah. And then, didn't he have multi-heal? I saw he just got that. Yeah, 75 each. That was good. That'll top us up. Let's see. Oh, wow. Still 324 even with it messed up. And she gets 2 of them. That's nearly 650 damage. Decent. Gives a little 280. Ow. Better stop. I'm telling Mom. Alright, now we use Oomph on her. And he did take a little bit of damage, you wanker. Well, that's okay. Do we have... No. Oh, we do. Didn't do a whole lot. Let's do Magic Barrier. I'm not sure if we can have Magic Barrier and Insulate up. It's crazy she goes first. I was trying to put the Oomph on her.
Magic Barrier. All right.
Good late, dude. That's good. Ooh. That Inferno is nasty. Okay. Let's keep going. Is he in the yellow or anything yet? Can't even see, honestly. Owie! That girl needs some heals.
Just a moment.
Just a moment! Their issue is not even that they need heals. They have literally half the health of everyone else. It's not cool. 28 points of damage. You're funny. The best you got? He's in the yellow. Okay, good. So, you know what? We're doing that drippy drippy. Let's do Oomph on both of them. You get one and you get one. He barely did any damage there. Good. Nice. Oh, damn, dude. Space Marine 2 found on sale. Hell yeah, dude. Enjoy, enjoy. Symptoms eaten a long time. Mild and infrequent. Could not figure it out. Test for everything. Celiac. Yeah, I think I might be celiac. Crohn's. Oh, that must have been a rough test. IBD. Right. What's the one? I know there's the irritable bowel syndrome. Is that what that one is? Irritable bowel disease, maybe? What's the one? It's inflamed bowels or something. That one, I was worried about that one. Then there's like constricted, there's twisted, there's compacted. Oh, don't even get me started. You really have to listen to your body. Something feels off, like don't even mess. Don't even play. There's so many. Trust me, I went through everything because I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? So I had that it was called rumbling appendix. You get appendix pain, disappear, appendix pain. It would never burst. It would just be that like pain for a few days and then gone. You know, you'd want to just fucking hurry up and do something one way or another, but it wouldn't. Anyway. Yeah, I think I might be slightly a celiac. I mean, most people in my family are, so I don't think it's hereditary or anything, but the shoe fits sometimes. That's all you need to know. I guess we could just keep doing Kabuff, because I think it's only slightly raises it.
Okay.
There's different levels of it.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself, because this goes deep. I'll give you a jungle, a garage, beating the bit to beat. I want to listen to us. Yeah. IBS, so I thought I had that for ages, eating lots of foods you're not supposed to eat. IBS, I had no symptoms. Eventually, a month or so back, I clocked onto the peanuts bean. Damn, that's crazy, dude. Yeah, that one's a rough one. I knew a lot of younger people, well, young enough, they were like late 20s, and they just started getting all those kind of like, you're like, oh my god, that it's not like an old, you think to yourself, you're like, that's an old person disease, like what the fuck? But no, I don't know what the hell is going on, but that's what was going on. And who's this? First guy, okay, sorry. What did he just do to himself? Like no, I think he didn't raise anything. I think it just needs zap on him, yeah. And then significantly.
Here I
It's a pretty impenetrable force anyway. Damn, she went before I could do that. Ooh, that was tough. Why are we getting... Oh, he's dead anyway. I think I didn't notice that, but the magic barrier must have died there at the end. Good stuff. Is that the best you got? 24,000 experience. Watch. Probably when we level up. Level 37. Yeah. Nice. He's almost 500 health. Now we're getting there. But yeah, IBS doesn't get tested, though IBS is diagnosed through elimination of everything else. Right. God damn it. I thought they had ways of detecting it, as gross as it is, but through stool samples. It's like anything else. Like, is there a little blood here? Is there blood there? That's all they ever want to know. Quite weird finding out about an allergy late in life and having to change what I can eat. Yeah. Must be a very small allergy. So even when they're doing allergy tests, it's such a strange thing, but they basically like just keep swabbing parts of your skin or whatever, you know, and on your blood to see a reaction. It's like, is this really the best way of doing this? Like, if you don't die, you're probably okay. And then same when they ask you about pain, and it's like, what's this pain out of 10?
This cannot be.
I want to punt a baby out of 10. That's how bad the pain is. Like, what the hell does that mean? What a weird...
By the Archfiend himself.
It's a weird barometer. I'll say that much. Honestly, I think it sounds more like small talk to me. Just talk about the pain. How long till the AI robots and stuff take over? Oh, look at this.
I see it now.
The passing resemblance. Cool.
It was no passing resemblance.
Is it our father, or are we our father? You're your own grandfather. Surprise. Doodle-dee-dee-dee. I hope that's not where Indiana Jones is going. Whoa, he was surrounded. He's gonna get rid of them all at once. All of his babies. Nice little scar. He's gonna have to tell his little buddy boy.
Curse you, human scum!
Not severe. Not gonna kill me or anything. Yeah, you still have to mind yourself. Is it just peanuts? Are you good for other nuts? Are you all good? Because damn, nuts are nice. You know, so many nice pecans and walnuts. And fuck yeah. There you go, bitch. Alright, yeah, we've got a pretty solid strategy. Because, you know, as I said, once even one person is doing damage, you're good to go. My greatest weakness right now is the two sages. I wonder, well, she's got 320, but she's still getting destroyed. I need to give her, like, heavy armor, if I can. Angel's robes. Spells that normally be fatal. Oh, 247. Flowing dress. She has access to stuff and I'm just not putting it on because I'm an idiot. So yeah, forget. The ladies have different armor and then the lady mages versus warriors have different armor. That's my fault. We gotta get those numbers up. Then she'll lose a little bit of wisdom. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's almost the highest. 255. Oh, hold on. Oh, 28. Oh, 48. Oh. It does require them to put up with an inconvenient curse. An inconvenient truth. What is that curse? Let me see. I mean, that would make her... I bet you, like, when you break the curse, it'll only have, like, half of its... It'll have, like, half of its defense. So they'll be permanently confused and not able to cast spells out of battle. Yes. Okay. The confusion. I wonder, could you wear something to stop the confusion? I don't think so. It said it's only good for solo runs because in this series you can't hit yourself. Whereas other games, when you get confused in the game, they'll spin around and smack themselves in the face. Literally, stop hitting yourself meme. Alright. Not good. I didn't mind looking that one up because I just want, you know, that kind of way pig iron. I know I could just take the risk. Like, we call it pig iron's sake. It's a weird Irish saying. Pig iron is like, it's almost like fool's gold. I have a search of pig iron. It's a weird one. So it's kind of like, do it for the sake of doing it, even if it's not going to give you anything. You know that kind of way? Ish. There's a lot of weird sayings that I probably spout off during stream, and you're like, what the hell did he just say? Why did he put those words together? And I don't notice, because, especially, watch now, whenever I go back and hang out with my family out in the fucking rural, you start to pick up on all, even the accent and stuff again. It's not much difference, but I will say some crazy shit. Alright, let's go. Time to split a mountain into cast your gaze. This time we won't have an annoying little shit bothering us. Mwah! Do it! A mountain drill. Cool, like you'd expect it to be like an axe, wouldn't you? But no, it's a katana. Oh, this looks so cool. If you go back and watch it, I should bring it up, I usually do. You'll see how really just primitive the OG looked. Even by today's retro standards. I'm talking like the first Pokemon type, you know. When people think of the first Pokemon, their memory still goes to things like Soul Silver, Fire Red and Green. Like, no, that first Pokemon wasn't even in color. It was just Game Boy. It didn't have color. You'd get like a red tint or a yellow tint or a green tint. That was about it. It wasn't actual real color. And that's why Gold and Silver is my favorite. Got like day and night cycle, full color. Oh my lord! And obviously Lugia and Ho-Ho. Well, I like Lugia. I didn't give two shits about Ho-Ho. I'll be honest. Sorry, Ho-Ho. Respect where respect is due. Everyone loved you. You are technically one of the first Pokemon flying around. Rainbow Tail. I didn't give a fuck. Lugia. It was all about Lugia. Not only was he cool and water and stuff, but also that movie, man. He talked. Technically one of the first Pokemon to talk, even if it was like mind telekinesis. Pokemon 2000, baby. That one's called Bernie. Look, Bernie. This monster's called Bernie because he's a monster that burns in his lava rocks, so they call him Bernie. I didn't name it. It's called Bernie. There you go. They're called Magmalus, as in Magmalus. Malish. Who the hell is Malish? It's kind of hard to stare at that lava for too long. It fucking dilates your pupils. Hopefully things are looking up for you, dude. I'm so proud of you, man. You've turned like this year into like traveling and just getting out of your shell and not taking any shit from bosses and work and that. You know, yeah, it's caused you to bounce around a little bit, but in the end of the day, you gotta be happy. But yeah, everything else, I'm fucking proud of what you accomplished this year. I'm proud of all you guys. I know it's not the year end of stuff yet, but just made me think of that. Right, off we go. Let's go on another adventure. Follow the path created by the volcanic eruption. I'm gonna erupt. And I'm gonna erupt into horrible laughter. Maniacal twain. I heard they're going to put all the Batman Ninja stuff into Fortnite. Not going to lie, I do want that. So it's like Vader, Shinobi, and Batman Ninja and Catwoman in a kimono. But I don't know about this Mariah Carey. But I will shoot the shit out of her in the face if other people buy the skin. Because all I want for Christmas is that song to fuck off. I'm sorry. I'm actually not a hater. I do sing a good few quite cheesy, annoying songs. Christmas songs. Everyone has their one that you let off, you know, you're like, okay, that one's fine. Like maybe some people really like Wham's Last Christmas or something. You know what I started watching? I found them all. It was weirdly on YouTube Kids, but whatever. It was all the 1970s Muppets movies, like one of the last appearances of Jim Henson. It was Muppets. You know me, I love Muppets. Christmas Carol's my favorite. That actually was after Jim Henson died, sadly. But I watched Muppets Family Christmas, and they brought Fraggle Rock and Sesame Street along with the Muppets all in one house. I was trying to count. I was half asleep. I had my eye open. I think there was nearly 70 Muppets on screen. It's pretty wild. Pretty cool. Pretty random. Now, and at the end they did like a medley. I think they must have sang about 17 Christmas songs in one go. Pretty cool. Wasn't much of a story. It was just Fozzie trying to make it home for Christmas. It was like 40 minutes or something. But it was just nice. Yeah. But yeah, it just made me think how friggin' old, one, the Muppets are, and two, how old those songs are. The songs they were singing, I still hear that cheesy shit. You're telling me that's from 1978? You're telling me these things are like 45, nearly 50-year-old songs? Good God. I like, what's that one? Well, I wish it could be Christmas. That one's really obnoxious. I get that. But I don't know why, I just like it. There's something about it. There's something inside so strong. And I know that I can make it. I like the old ones as well. I'm as I said, I'm moving into a boomer. So I really love like a lot of the Bing Crosby's. I love the David Bowie is the little drummer boy. Peace on earth. Blah 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 blah. I like that one. It's really good. You gotta get the blast right though, like if you're fucking up the lyrics, man. Just don't even bother. And I like some new stuff too, you know. Yeah, I like that. The Darkness is probably like a 10-year-old song, but The Darkness is Christmas time. Has anyone done a newer Christmas song? Surprised one of them feckers haven't done one. Sabrina Carpenter or Chappelle Roan. I don't know. They're doing Christmas. They're singing albums with covers of Christmas songs, but that's not doing your own Christmas song. Don't try and fucking pull the wool over my eyes, you little shit. She's like 4'2" running around in lingerie. It's scary. Stop it. Get some pants. Don't get some help. Get some pants on. I'm serious. I'm serious. Just can't. I don't know how anyone over the age of 12 can find like Sabrina Carpenter attractive. You probably need help. Severely. Oh look, we got some trollish. We got some trolleys in the chat. They're pulling Sean down and I pull her back shit because I got it going on. Best Christmas song, John Lennon. You know what's like, so this is Christmas. Yeah, that's a good one. That's another one, kind of a call to, you know, examine ourselves kind of thing. Yeah, a lot of I kind of call them charity Christmas songs, but they're kind of, yeah. A lot of Christmas songs are like that. Kind of a call to people to try and be better. Think of the less fortunate when you ramming turkey down your throat and, you know, consuming mass quantities and quantitative. What is the quantitative of potato? You must boil it, then mash it, then stick it in yonder stew. I just wanted mashed potatoes. Well, disregard step number 3 then, you little bollocks. Driving Home for Christmas is, yes, wonderful. It's almost, you almost have to be driving when it's on. So good. Those songs, that one, and a few of them, I have very distinct memories of being stuck in traffic. So they'll always make me think of Christmas traffic. You're like, oh fucking kill me now. You know, you just get out, grab the bags out of the boot and walk home. Like, fuck the car at that point. Yeah, driving home for Christmas also, like, just, yeah, like driving home and having like the fogged up glass and seeing that kind of weird condensation on the glass. You know, very, very 90s, 2000s, because nowadays, like, aircon this and fucking windscreen heater that, but it wasn't always like that. And you'd have the condensation in the windows and the lights from the street lights and the Christmas lights and the car lights in the traffic jam in front of you kind of would create this awesome little fucking spectrum of lights and stuff. I have very vivid memories of all that. I love that. I mean, you could just go outside and do that right now. It's not an old ancient thing. Still, yeah. I'm definitely getting older and sore. I spent so many fucking years on my feet as well, from 14 onward, that it's come back to haunt me. My knees are shook it. What's weird is I'm completely fine running around and all that, and I live on the 3rd floor, so like I was lugging PCs and shit all around the place, so it's fine. But as soon as I stop, and I mean like stopping to browse in a shop or having a chat with someone, oh my god, the fucking pain of my knees. It's like, it feels like it needs, it's dislocated when it's not. Anyway, it's all good. Once you just start walking again, it's fine. But I get the feeling that that's gonna kick my ass when I'm older. Yeah, so many little chats. We've got these gorgeous cathedrals over here, you know, of varying religions. It doesn't really matter, but you know, I'm not a big fan of organized religion. But let me tell you, some of the imagery I love, and some of the writing I love, and some of the I really love the architecture, that Gothic stuff. Even though half of it was supposed to make you afraid, you know, they were used as places of worship while also fear God. So that's why half of them look like fucking crazy biblical castles and stuff. But I love those. And then yeah, they get really lit up during these time of year, and obviously the manger and stuff. It's very nice. I was a freaking the Holy Protection was on that whole time. Holy shit. I was a choir kid growing up, so we did. I tended to only really care about Christmas choir. Because there was something about going to Christmas Mass and you would come home and get some food and get like straight into bed for Santa, you know. And we had like we had to do recorder as well on Christmas choir, but all that stuff is just baked into my brain. But they're good memories. No bad ones, luckily. Just a few stern teachers that would at Christmas turn into maniacal, and what's that guy, the West End guy, Andrew something? Anyway, whatever. They turn into crazy as if they were producing a West End play out of nowhere. It's like, hello? Why are you normal fucking 11 months out of the year? Who is this person? Because she'd come over and you'd get smacked with the freaking music sheet in the back of the head if you weren't doing it right. God damn. These trolley-oly-olies are strong. Not strong enough. That's a hell of a reaction. Let's get him with the old lightning. He survives that long. He did? How much longer? Why is the mage attacking? I'll never know. Peace on earth. Come of the faithful, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I've got a smelly bum. Yeah, a lot of fucking, and all those hymns I'll always remember too. Something I can do. You can see the dribbles of the Archfiend everywhere. Freaking Silent Night. New lore dropped. I was a theater kid. Ooh. You know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Because once you let down your guard, you've got like you're smart as a whip. You're quite theatrical. You're playing like the long game with the crazy boxing fight. Son of a bitch. I'll be back here, ready? Dear God, I'll have to fix it again. It's all good. With DPG. I don't know which side. I wish I knew which side was causing it. No controllers. So what did you ever do a play? Like for how long? No, that's pretty big over here. We have a lot of libraries and schools that get converted into theaters, and they're little shites. Like they're varying quality for sure, but they charge money for people to see them. Like damn, I suppose it's the bolster. Not only the kids are seeing any of that, you know. Ain't no paid actors. It's like school projects, but they're charging people. Where that money goes, that's probably something to investigate. Yeah, it was mainly the choir. I liked it though, you know. I don't mind. Kind of fun. What they would do is, because it was mainly kids, they would have a few normal people from the choir in there. So you'd have these big burly baritone men sitting in the corner just fucking wailing, you know, like Jesus. You'd have big cathedral organs going. Those things are scary, man. They vibrate and the noise out of them. Holy hell. They're gorgeous and very spooky, but what you wouldn't believe. You know, I suppose when you see things like that throwing out that kind of noise, it would have to have a lot of force behind it. There's always these grannies playing the organs, and with the organs, kind of like the pianos, they have those foot pedals. But for organs, you have to be going like a hopper, you know. She'd nearly have to stand up and be doing this, you know. And she'd be now granny, but she'd be well able for it. It used to crack me up. And she'd have the fucking big glasses on the tip of her nose and the big pearl glass holders there. And she'd just be like this and go fucking 90. The maw of the necrogant. Oh Lord, good old memories. But every one of those memories, sadly, never any of it was by choice. You know, even a lot of the sports stuff, you'd enjoy it, but it's very rarely by choice. Oh, now we're in the end game now. I said it. I'm sorry, boys. I said it. He's right there. He's behind you. Huh? APG? No. He's behind you. So, were you ever in any pantomimes? They do try in Dublin. There's a good few going on in Dublin. They do try. God bless them. There's always a lot of like drag queens and that. We had a lot of drag queens over the years that were very big. We were trying to be very progressive. We'd have one or two in the country that became like, there was like one, was the one called like Panty Bliss or something, honest to God. And I was like, Panty Bliss doing the kids thing or whatever pantomime. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And you guys as well, right? You also had a lot like the fuck Paul O'Grady. What was, oh, I can't think what his drag name was. Shizer. Oh yeah. The hell was his? What was his drag name? Oh, but wasn't. They did a show called Blankety Blank, but I can't think of the drag's name. Was it Lizzie something? Years till 18s. Two-part story for what? VR Alien Rogue. Yeah, that could be cool. I wish it wasn't VR. Sing the same Christmas album yet again. Yeah. As long as there's no Michael Bublé. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I hate Michael Bublé. We call it here as a joke. We call him Mihal Bubbles. So Mihal is Irish for Michael. We call him Mihal Bubbles. It's like, oh, good old Mihal Bubbles. Nobody likes him under the age of 50. We have our own Irish version of him. He's called Daniel O'Donnell. And all the grannies love Daniel O'Donnell. And there's only one word for them. They're crooners. They're not singers. They croon away. Like a fucking dog that needs to be put down. And then Michael Bubbles, nearly his entire career is successful thanks to covers. Like, he's crap. Started off as like a fucking Rat Pack cover, and now he just does Christmas songs and shite. Has he any original songs? Probably. They play his fears till their teens, so I'll just, yeah, that makes sense. Like a lot of families push during the, yeah, pre-teens and early teens, they push all that. That's where you see like Irish dancers and all that. Nowadays, like the dancing / rap, they all want to become like X Factor, and when that stuff was used, it was pretty big. Few years, yeah. Any form of confidence gets zapped from you. Oh no, did it? It was just from, they shot you down, did they? Usually they put you in those things to rise up your confidence. That probably has the opposite effect. And they're like, we'll get you out of your box. You get beaten in the box. No pantomimes, those are fucking stupid and not real theatre. No, that's true, that's true. It's absolute kid fodder stuff for sure. I don't know anybody who enjoys them. And I think everyone on stage on those, they become so fake that you can see they kind of want to die a little bit inside, and it really comes in. We had this, she wasn't a drag star, but she's an actress, and she plays like the heel in every one of them. And she's always got these giant fucking freckles, and she puts on this heavy like Ballymun Dublin accent, but it's like a scrawny, squeaky, oh my god. And she would do, she's definitely not like, oh no, is he behind you? Yes he is, no he is. She was doing all that, but she had this Irish cackle. I'll see if I can find her. She's probably still doing it now into her 60s. I'll always remember that face. She had a smile as white as her head, full of the fake freckles. You're like, oh my god. Is this her here? No, it's only a small Google image. I think I can see her already. No, I don't think that's her. I think that's a dude. I think a lot of her roles have been taken over by the progressive nature of at least having one drag star on the show. It used to be a rarity, then it became a novelty, now it became DEA. Now it's like a requirement. I'll never find her. She'll pop up one day. There's one of those faces you can't miss. The noise of her, I should find her laugh. When you hear her laugh, it's like that, you know. I think honestly Mrs. Brown got that laugh from this chick here. She's been doing that laugh since I was a kid. She used to scare the shit out of me. It was like, come see the pantomime. I'm like, bitch, I like to have my sleep without night terrors, thank you, you know. Hell no. I'll never take it. If Lacuna was here, he'd know what I was talking about, because you can't escape her in Dublin. She's everywhere. And then she'd be on the radio doing the ads for it, and she'd have to get that laugh in, just like Mrs. Brown. Have to get that laugh in every time. And you kind of want to punch the wall or punch a Mrs. Brown. I had worked a bit for Brendan O'Carroll, who's Mrs. Brown. We basically had done the work for his production company, one of his stages. Here's one of the liquid slimes. If you can defeat that liquid slime before he leaves, you'll get 12,000 experience. We only do 1 damage. Oh, that missed. Brace yourself, because this goes Dula Peep. Oh, and it always misses as well, see? Very tough. Oh, we got a critical hit! Now watch this. Wait for that. 12,000 big ones. Yes, plus the 1,000 we got from killing the other enemies. Lovely, see? And that's how you max out. But you gotta be careful now. At any time they'll choose not to attack and just run. Even the first time you'll start the fight, they'll run. The ends the fight with nothing. It's the weirdest waste of time. There's no real way of making them stay. You just have to create certain moves that will help you. Like things like Falcon Slash let you attack twice, but you can see I just missed both. And then there's Hawkeye. You saw there, it'll attack. It's kind of weaker, but it'll never miss. It's very useful for the metal slime, because you're only going to do 1 damage anyway. Luckily they only have like 4 health or 12 health, but that can take a lot of time to do. Don't care for acting, but like singing, yeah, that is fun. That is fun. I agree. There's something nice about it. Actually, I am always fucking singing away, muttering and moaning, singing parts of songs. VR game. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, look at this. Wow, so they must be wanting to big you up near the end of the game here. I bet you I will only be able to fight one of these. My experience, just letting the main character attack once is enough. Let's see. Oh, it's already gone. He's already gone. And he's... Did I tell you that was going to happen? All 3 of them left before we could do a single move. It's wild. So this was the 3rd game. Introduced a lot of that too, but they're still doing it to this day. We're now coming up to Dragon Quest 12. Not to mention all the other spin-off games. So there's at least, I'd say, 30 Dragon Quest games out there, which is ridiculous, you know. And we always look at Final Fantasy having too many games. Like, have you met their other genres and other games? Ah! That sucks when that happens. So what? Do you need internet for VR? I don't know, Bernie. I don't think so, but you know, some games are still always online. You're gonna need it to download it, right? You know, and it might require an. It depends. I'm guessing if it's like a wireless headset, you would, right? I know it might be using Bluetooth or something else, but I'd say you'd still need it. I don't know. That's a good question, though. I never thought about that. Most of them are usually wired, so away you go. But you know how gaming is now, Bernie. It says that you can play games offline, but it's so difficult to play a game offline now. You have to, like you can't, you know, if you wanted to play a game where you're hooked up to your internet, but you still want to play it offline. Does that make any sense? You want to do offline mode. It's bloody hard. You might have to do it inside the game itself. Xbox usually aren't so bad with it, but sometimes they're really mean. They'll just keep going, network error, and it won't actually let you get into the game. And then what they did to try and solve that was to create an actual offline mode. Unleashes booming blast on all enemies. I don't want it. How about you? Do you got anything else? Nope. That's just the way it is. I'll have to start looking into their end game stuff now as well. I think we'll have a big moment or a half fight with the big boss, and it'll kind of change how the world looks, and we'll have to go from there. Yeah, I would think if wireless, yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, you have some kind of proprietary way of connecting it if it's wireless. Don't know if it's Bluetooth, it might be something else. Probably is just Bluetooth. Oh, have you got a VR? Are you thinking of getting a VR? Like I said, I've seen people get the MetaQuest 3 and that. I have tried some of the VR stuff. Like I'm not a blind hater, you know. I know I've spoken against them. I can't play for too long as I get violently sick. But I did play one of the most intensive ones was Doom VR, which you're genuinely moving around. But because it was made by id Software, these guys they love problems and challenges because they rise to the occasion. So what they did is, most VR, you're like looking around with your eyes to see, and that's what can make you sick when you're moving at the same time because your body's not moving too. So what they did, they created kind of a blink system where you're kind of teleporting around. And at first you're like, oh, this is kind of annoying because I feel like I'm leapfrogging everywhere. But you get used to it very easy. And I was even like riding up on these jump pads, and you'd feel your stomach kind of lurch up a bit. It was really cool. And I played the Batman game. I didn't play Arkham Shadows, sadly. I'd love to. This was years ago. It was the Batman, like a bat computer demo thing, but you could still go out and do these weird little detective mode things. Tried that. That was pretty decent. But I don't know if it was really a game as such. I'd love to play Arizona Sunshine. It's supposed to be like a great zombie game even without VR. What is what is. It's all good. It's not something I can ever invest in and won't, because I just be sick all the time. As I said, if I could get an operation to fix my motion sickness, I would. But now it seems like if you try out like that, it comes at the cost of your ear, your hearing, everything. Fridge. Yeah, singing is nice. I'm not a good singer, but I like singing. I think I got that from my mom. She's always singing when she's cleaning or in the kitchen or whatever she's doing. That's where I think most of my broken jukebox stuff comes. Because I'd be singing songs before I was born, you know? From songs before I was born. It's like, I know you hear them on the radio or whatever, but not some of these old ones. Like deep cuts even from the 60s. It's because they were crazy into all the 60s stuff and going to, what the hell they were called band shows or something like that. And traveling caravans. Spiked armor, they'll take some damage when they hit us. It's like back then they'd have the tour buses, but they used to call them like caravans. Since damage dealt by enemy attacks, right back to the source. Yeah, baby. She's the most difficult one right now. Because you've got stuff of your own. He can wear a flowing dress. The gender dorbs, people. Gender. There is no such thing as gender dorbs. You love that flowing dress. Oh, okay, don't leave. Come on, don't leave. Don't leave. What is going on with her HP? She's using so much because I had them on normal orders and they keep using the most powerful spells. You silly gooses. You're not just killing the enemies, they're overkilling them. There's no need to. Alright, don't leave. Come on. One's gone. Two's gone. One stayed. Can we kill him? Come on. Even just killing one is enough. Come on. Come on. Oh, how much health does this guy got? Oh, will he stay for a second time? I don't think so. So close. Yeah, that shit can get frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I remember, especially Dragon Quest 8, I think I put a disgusting amount of hours just fighting those slimes. And then for Blue Dragon, instead of slimes, it was like chibi poo, little pieces of poo. So there was golden poos and metal poo. Same principle again. Maybe down the line you might get one. Yeah, maybe for a Christmas present or something. Why not? Treat yourself. Would there be a place that you can do a demo of it first? In a game shop or something? That'll be good, dude. Get a little demo of one. Most of those VR headsets should come with like 30-day trial or something. Because how do you know you even have the room space for it? You bring it home and you're like, oh, and you're trying to like fit it in Harry Potter's cupboards under the stairs, you know? Who knew this was not going to work? Who knew? How many like dogs and babies and kids you're going to take out in the midst of your VR excursions? The incursions of VR excursions. Jeez, no joke, man. This is another one of those later game dungeons where they up the encounters. Nice. If we keep this pace up, like I said, I'm not going to do the post game. After you kind of kill the semi-final boss, the world kind of changes and things go down, but that's still part of the ending. But after that, there's a post game, like 2 big bosses. I'm not going to bother with that. It's kind of like the Dragon Trials of other Dragon Quests. They're all fun. It's nice for a challenge, but it's a lot of recycled content, and it's nice for those that don't want to say goodbye to a game. But for stream purposes, me personally, I find it extremely just repetitive at that point. And when I was playing through Dragon Quest XI on the channel, I loved every second of it, and I'm glad I did the final act. But I really felt the same as everyone else. Like, why am I gathering up all the characters for a 3rd time in 100 hours? It's such a strange thing to do, but anyway, what is it? Alright, the Maw of the Necrogond. This one we're looking for the Silver Orb, who will be the owner. We're gathering up some levels as well. Look at this guy in the middle. Are you gonna steal my money? You better not. This one probably is gonna have like 4 or 5 different dungeons, honestly. Skibbity ba ba ba. Alright. That guy might be a special enemy. Give us some goodies. Let me see if we can go this way. One of these might be. I just can't believe that's with holy protection. Oh no! Wow! Don't. No, okay. Phew! I pressed evacuation by accident. Almost left the entire dungeon. Sheesh! But luckily they're so smart they put a "Are you sure" button on it. Thank God somebody did that. That would have been mucho stupido. An angel bell. Do we have a few of those with me? You know, I'm just gonna hoard all this stuff and not use it. Yeah, this is MP, isn't it? Oh, no, confusion. Okay, that's pretty random. I was expecting, like, you know, that was gonna be MP because everything else, like bells and stuff. Can we fall down here? Yeah, that might be the take. Oh, where the hell am I now? I hate that it does that. I'm just trying to zoom in. Okay, so we don't know. This one's called L1, L2. Take the L, man. Just take it. Alright. Does anybody use that in actual speech? Sort of a leprechaun's aunt. You ever just like listen to certain music like reverse? That's cool. I like it. Kind of creepy. The only thing I've ever like tech-wise that I've wanted to mess around with was the Steam Deck, but I know it's just like a mini PC. The Stream Deck, on the other hand, that couldn't be arsed. It's like lazy tools for lazy people. It's like you can press these 2 buttons on your keyboard or press a button on a Stream Deck. Ooh, I mean, it's fine for convenience, and I honestly feel like just like Elgato stuff, I feel like people are just picking things up because other people have it. It's like buying streamer merch. We just want to feel accepted. A lot of people buy crap for the back of their stream because they want to feel accepted. Everyone else has them. RGBs and clouds and bookshelves full of knickknacks and crap, you know. It's all cool. Everyone has their own little thing going on. But it's after a while you just feel like you're just doing what everyone else is doing. Oh my. Okay, yeah, this is a monsterific. This is L3, so we've already done 5 floors so far. We're no closer. I assume we'd want to get over here, right? How do you get down there? I think we're going to be able to move these or push them into each other, maybe. Oh dear. Let's see. It's hard to, you get discombobulated with all the fights. That's why we were kind of turning them off for some of them, you know. And Holy Protection, what it'll do is it'll keep weaker monsters away. It does work. I don't know if this is the right hole. Look, we're going to have to just fall down one of these holes and see what happens. Baby. That doesn't look like much help, does it? This being one of the, you know, semi-finale dungeons, they tend to make these chonkers. What'd you do?
Okay.
That guy's called Armful without the H.
Okay.
You know what I love? I love Christmas decorations that are kind of cursed, you know, weird faces and what the hell did he just do? That's the one weird 6-legged, scary-looking chimera thing. The Infanticore, like a manticore. Like Manticore, Infanticore, probably Womanticore. They're very clever like that. Yeah, I love all that weird curse stuff. Obviously, it's not really haunted, but yeah. Sometimes it's just people knitting stuff or designing things, and they just think it looks normal. It's like melted face looking ass. Especially if it's from different countries. Alright. Oh. This got to be like the one big hole in the area. No. Ooh, black bandana. Cool. That might be for our martial artist. Surefire way for the wearer to hide almost all of their face. Doesn't do anything else. Phantom mask. Still better. Yeah, like especially if it's like yeah, so if they're made from a different country, they have like different traditions and even things like Krampus and that. But even other weird little evil elves and all that. All the elvenish elf stuff. I don't know how that became what it is. And then over here with Aldi and that, they have like Kevin the Carrot and all that. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? What are you doing? Nice. We get through this dungeon and maybe if there's a boss or whatever the silver orb holds. Mess around with a little Fortnite, I'd be happy enough. The plan is to kind of mainline this and Indiana Jones. Maybe a few cheeky little random streams in there. I'll be happy as anything. Ain't he a stinker? It's a goodie bag. I think this guy might be dropping gold, does he? Whereas the other guy drops mad experience. Let me see. Maybe it's experience as well. No. No. He didn't drop shit. What was your purpose in life? Why do we fall? So our friends can laugh at us. Correct, Mr. Wayne. Now, what's your step? Well, Alfred pushed me. Yes, who was it? Who pushed him down the well? You ever think about that? I think about it every waking day of my entire... No, okay, I'm not back. Who's this dagger for? Wait, he can use zombies, man? Sheesh, that's pretty cool. And he's got one of the best staffs in the business. She can use Orochi's sword? Zams, old. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because, I know it sounds crazy, but I think the attack accounts for magic attack. I know it sounds crazy. Because wisdom controls the MP, right? I think, or magic controls MP. Who knows? Who the fuck knows anymore? Let's see, did I break this? No, still a tough cookie. You're a tough cookie. Hey, cookie. A lot of people out there just straight up called cookie, right? I want a cookie now. Give me a cookie. Mom. I've been weirdly into just normal Maryland cookies. Something about them. I think we've gone a bit mad with the cookies, especially the crumble ones. I'm like, no, sometimes a good old classic Toll House. Toolhausen is actually enough. I'm a simple man. If it's been around for 50 years, it must be doing something good. Frizz. Kapoop. Maybe you're supposed to steal from them, I don't know. But they ain't dropping much experience, and they most certainly ain't dropping anything else. Maybe they drop this. A set of garish garb. How garish. Let's see, garage. Can you wear it? Your garage, you know? I don't know who the fuck wears the garish garb. It's got a leather kilt though. Sometimes, even though it sounds like equipment, it might not actually be equipment. I must have had it before, did I? It's not jumping out with me. There it is. Ah, dude. Done by a true gagabout, so that's for the Joker characters. Dude, Joker 2, man, I think people are still like recovering from that. It was a disaster. I wouldn't put my worst enemy on it. Oh, is this a dead end? Ah, but I thought this is the way to go. Little bastard. It is very hard to have any faith in the old superhero movies. Damn it if I don't keep fucking taking a chance on it. I have a soft spot for Superman though. I'd say I'd probably like Batman more, but something about Superman, even though he's like a character that doesn't work, he really was just created as a giant walking American flag to bolster a lot of the soldiers' rough times. There we go, that's a really good one. How come we didn't get nice music for that? Oh, the mithril, it's always mithril. Jesus. Sought after a helm, made from mythical metal. I think he may be the only one who can wear Ortega's helmet, is he? Main character. So it'd be stupid of me to deny the others because he's wearing the mithril one. Even if I'm losing, you know, 17 defense. Let's see if they can wear any of the mithril stuff. You can't for her. Oh, dang. Damn. Well, I never did bring that king's crown back. Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, we should get more mithril stuff as well now. Oh, yes. It's hard to say sorry without thinking of that weird South Park thing with the oil, BP oil. I'm sorry. Okay, I think we got everything in this cave. Good, good. Oh no, not Holy Protection wearing off. Now there is a chance that the main character might level up and then Holy Protection will start working again. But no. It's not that big a deal. I don't mind the incessant random encounters as much. I'm just too old and too used to them. But I can completely understand if it would be getting under y'all's skin. I do be aware of that stuff. It's like, it's okay if you do mindless grinding, but try not to do that on stream. I did it even with Metaphor, and I was very, very aware. I kept trying to make it shorter. I figured out that I could just destroy the spawning egg and it would respawn. So it was counting better that way. But yeah. It was one of those things where I was trying to level up I did it wrong. I was leveling up the job class thing. And, you know, it had the nice added effect of leveling up the characters, but I think we end up blowing through the ending. And I didn't realize I just needed to open them up. I thought I needed to completely finish all of them, but as it turns out, it's just to open them up. Open up the safe, bitch. You scored a note to say. Oh, what's this little thing in the middle? I see a square thing. Oh, will that heal us? Oh, you know it's a crazy dungeon if they're healing us. Damn, thank you. That's already an easy enough game. When you level up, you get full health and MP. So, potentially, if you can stick it out a little bit, you can just stay in a dungeon forever. It ain't no metaphor where it's like, you've rested, but you get nothing. Nice. Dude, I've been saying all month, I'm like, I'm gonna get everything done quick and do the wrapping quick. And I didn't want to wrap things because I was doing that thing where people kept wanting presents, so I was giving them my own presents. That's fine, whatever. But, yeah. I have not fucking wrapped anything. I wonder what would be the point of falling down there. Both of those would just take me to the same place, right? I thought there might be a chest down here or something. Whatever. Whatever. And those goodie bags didn't even do anything. Goodie bags? I haven't had one of those since I was a kid. Or a party bag. You remember the little happy... They were like... What the hell were they called? They're called happy... Lucky bags! That's what they were called. Oh my god, I'm unlocked the memory. You used to have these things besides the tail, besides the cash register. They're called lucky bags. There's one for boys and one for girls. That's what we call them, lucky bags. They were of varying cash value. And we were usually allowed to get them. They could be as low as €1, $1, or like... Some would be like 6 and 7. You just have toys, sweets. The sweets in them are always like... These things were on the shelf for years, son. You know, you'd be pretty brave eating the sweets out of these things. But you get like toys and books, activity stuff. God, we love those lucky bags. Just because of this guy called Goodie Bag, just unlocked a massive memory. You gotta be careful unlocking those memories because I think sometimes you're just gonna end up like with blood coming down your nose and you're just gonna start fucking frothing at the mouth. Classic Irish children's story, The Lucky Bag. Aww. Our lucky bags are packed with a mix of our most popular pocket money ancestry items. Oh, look, now they're a tenner. What the fuck? They're a tenner now? Lucky dips. Maybe that's what it is. Lucky dip bag. No, we just call them lucky bags. Yeah, something like that. 50p. Look at that one. Blue and pink, yeah. Remember those? For some reason I remember there was an odd birthday party. You'd get one. Yeah, now it's just like party bags, but I think we used to get another lucky bag. Random sweets you'd never get anywhere else. Yeah. Oh, I love Irish Reddit. Oh my god, look at this place. Jesus, looks like a tablet or something. I love Irish Reddit. God bless us, everyone. It's so funny. They come out with the... Whenever I hear people typing, or not hear them, whenever I see people typing really weird Irish sayings, like, we all speak in a strange way anyway. Like, how's it going? I'll be Gara and all that. But I ain't typing that shit. I don't type that out. That's just weird colloquialisms depending on your town. I don't type that shit out in a message though. But some people do, so especially on Reddit. You can really hear the fucking West in his voice, you know? That's a Sligo man if I ever heard one. So what's the crack here? Do you go underneath? No. Don't really love me underneath it all. I don't think Gwen Stefani has done a bad song. Even when she did that Angel Love Sex Baby, whatever it was called, where she went like Alice and she had these K-pop friends or something, they were just dancers. That was good too. That was good air. The shit was fire. She's another one of those like eternal people that don't age. Kind of scary. I think she got into a bit of a tizzy recently, or one of the times when she was talking against Trump or with Trump or one of them. Who gives a shit? Yeah, baby. This might be one of the worst encounter rates I've seen in the game. Oh Jesus. He's got bounce on. Oh no no no. Don't use magic on him, for the love of Christ. Oh, for God's sake. Frizz, watch him whip. Jeez, they are armored to the tits. I suppose they're armored dragons, so that makes sense. Right. Yeah. Wait. Oh, baby. Alright. This should be giving me more experience for what's going on here, lads. I get more experience on the outside world than in here. Honestly, this layer itself, unless it's just this level or something, I ain't seen no liquid slimes or liquid metal slime. Huh? What happened to the encounter rate? Making my way through the dungeon, walking fast. The ending is homebound. Skibbity deebity toilet. Skibbity dee toilet. So I think this is what, the 7th floor? That's pretty impressive for a dungeon. The L must be like layer. The layer of the Batman. The Batman. The Fat Man. Stop, he's really sensitive about his onion. Stop. See, I think I watched The Dark Knight Rises again relatively recently, and it didn't grow on me, I'll tell you that much. I still don't know why he goes off with Catwoman, because she's like leaving him for dead. He's like, no, I love you. Like, that's the one. I know, like, Rachel fucked you up and you just can't let her go, but fuck's sake, man. From one toxic relationship to another. I also wish that they embellished more on. Clearly, there's this massive time that happens between the end of The Dark Knight and then The Dark Knight Rises. And it sounds like he just was chilling for 7 years. Doesn't make any sense. But then he has like his knees fucked up and everything else fucked up. We don't know how that happened, unless maybe it was the fall. Maybe when he fell with Harvey Dent and stuff. I don't know. I would prefer to believe that he stayed active during those years and had a lot of run-ins with other enemies. I don't really get wasting 7 years. But I will say there's a lot of great story beats in the game. Don't like the twist, and I don't like how they neuter Bane like a dog, like snipping his balls off the end. But otherwise, up into that, it's great. I think almost. I'm trying to see where the story falls apart. I think the story falls apart after he leaves the prison. And the whole prison section is fine. You know, it's literally like a video game when you get all your shit taken off you. So I don't care about that. I'm not one of those people. It's like, oh fuck. And I don't even mind like Gotham being like held up for ransom like that. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Just it falls apart. They lay all this ground for the bomb and you know, they can't get into Gotham and all this. And even when Bruce comes back to Gotham after no one's allowed to leave, or he just kind of walks in on a conversation. It's very strange. I would have liked to know how he got in. They're probably just like he knows all the back passengers. I think Lucius Fox is underutilized. Maybe Morgan Freeman was busy. So is Michael Caine. Hi, Michael Caine. He kind of disappears for like almost a third of the movie. He gives up on it. But still, like, if you take out the twist and the other villain, the sheer power and will and everything that Bane did is quite impressive. Best twist, the best moment I think is the reveal of them digging under Wayne Enterprises. I thought that was great. Even if it didn't possibly make any sense at all, but anyway. It's like, yeah, they were just digging through the entire city and town. Oh, this is all a dead end. Sorry, I opened the map like 14 times. There must be good items over here. Oh, no. I think the airplane scene at the start is very fun, but it's so pointless. I don't understand any of it. Just, I think he just wanted to deconstruct the airplane mid-air. Thought it might have sounded cool. It's a very Nolan moment. Like, you don't know what you're seeing. It sure is cool. Like, it's the entire Tenet or certain scenes in Inception. You're like, I don't know what the fuck is happening. At the bit where he like falls down through the world and he's in this temple and it's flooding and with the old man. Some say that's the actual real world and everything else is the dream. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll have to see. A lot of well-known actors for the next Nolan movie. I get the feeling the next Nolan movie is going to be like a Tarantino movie. It's going to be an ensemble cast for like a Once Upon a Time in America or something. For the Batman over his whole trilogy. Yeah, you're not wrong. I can see that too. I really enjoy the Batman. I honestly think if you want to talk modern villain, I actually think the Riddler, that version of the Riddler does nearly a better job than the Joker. I love the Joker. It's so on the nose, it's crazy. Now the bit where he's in the prison, it's kind of dumb. But up until that point, like him amassing an army, and it really is what we're dealing with right now with these domestic incels, you know, undomesticated domestic terrorists. It's very interesting. And like I didn't have much hope for Robert Pattinson. I've seen him in a lot of good movies besides that after Twilight, so I knew the guy wasn't just a sellout and was desperately trying to get out of the shadow of that mess, even if it made him filthy rich. So he was doing a good job. But I was like, this is Batman, you know? Same with Superman, same with Iron Man or whatever. Like, they're almost cursed because so much good came before you, you know? Do you think the next Iron Man, Iron Lady, Iron Girl, whatever, she's going to be destroyed, or they're going to be destroyed? Constantly compared. But he did a wonderful job. The main reason I think the Batman is so good is how it's shot, the cinematography. It's a noir movie. It's a neo-noir movie. It's wonderful. It brings back the detective side of it, even if he doesn't even do that much detective stuff in it. But he does a good job as Batman. Like, I know I give out about the cowl. I do still have an issue with the cowl. I think the poor devil is just too much of a forehead, so the cowl is at least like... The funny thing is only about 2 or 3 inches in the difference, but you can tell. Ask the ladies, they can tell. Yeah, Jesus, you can see it. But I think what makes him a great Batman is his I'm not gonna say aura, but you know how he kind of is in the room, you know. And it's pretty random, but his gaze, his actual gaze, his eyes, the way he does it, he has that. It's the same thing he did in Twilight and all them. But I guess maybe that's what they saw, and it's like, oh, he'll be a good Batman. But the dude, he has that fucking pierce into your soul, but also 1,000-yard death stare where he's seeing through you, and it works for Batman because it's like kind of scary for a second, and then he's gone. And that shot, like, I think my favorite shot in that movie, outside of like any of them of Gotham, you know, I love Gotham at night time and steam and smoke and that. It just is so dark and gritty New York. I love it. But I love that shot where he's after the flood and he's lifting the child up into the plane. He's just covered in dried muck and shit. And the speech is a little weak, whatever, it doesn't really matter, but the shot is amazing. That's my favourite part about Batman. And they did try and do that a lot in Dark Knight and then Dark Knight Rises. But I think it fell in on itself a little bit. This idea of that's the symbol, you know, he beats himself down, he's battered and broken, and the people still want more. And it works. Yeah, that was a good shot. I still tell people, it's so random, I tell them to go back and watch like Transformers Dark of the Moon, give it a second chance. Now the start is pretty weak because they have to very quickly introduce this new character and just push Megan Fox under the rug. So that part's a bit stupid. Then introducing a villain and all this, so a lot of stuff happens. But once you get into like the next 3 quarters, it's basically a disaster movie. Chicago gets shut down and all this. It's awesome. I think There's a lot of movies doing the same shit at the same time right around there, like 2012, 2013. It's interesting. I like that one. And then you get like, you know, fucking Leonard Nimoy. Wonderful. And it's just nice not to always have to lean on Megatron as much. I haven't seen Rise of the Beasts, but I hear they have some mention of Unicron in it, which I want to see. Because that guy's like planet-sized, like Galactus. Then you have Primus, who's also planet-sized, these giant Transformer dudes. Are we getting close now? Oh my god, L5, L4, 3, 2, 1, and then there's B1. Oh look, L2 has like 2 areas. Oh my god, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is so cool, look at these things. I guess that some of the trailers. He's done such a wonderful job on these. Now we're kind of going inside, outside, shake it all about, get funky. Upside, down, side, turn it all around. Ooh, it's boopy. I let it boop. Look at this guy, he's got quite a little kingdom here. He's hidden himself very well. Old Baramos. Maybe we'll get to rest here. This might be just a shrine, is it? Just cult. It is cult. I worry for the Batman too. I haven't seen the Penguin, but I hear nothing but good things, and it's good. Well, I didn't know what you were for a second, Princess. Tell me, have you ever heard of those spots that are home to more slimes than one could count? Normally I would shrink from visiting anywhere home to a multitude of monsters. But slimes do not scare me. That's nice. Dragon scale. Dragon, golden dragon, rock the fucking dragon ball. I thought it said there was something on the ground here. You lie. Yeah, we're getting like a Turtles Last Ronin game. I'd love a Batman Ninja game. Let's just get weird with it, you know? Stop being a cop-out. Like, you finally get those weird offshoot games and they're like pretty different genres. Why does it have to be a top-down game, or why does it have to be this and that? It's still fine, but give me an Arkham-style Batman Ninja game. Jeez, you'd be creaming yourself before you get to the title screen, I'll tell you what.
Incredible! For there to be one capable of making it so far.
Yes, it's me! I did that!
May this mystical orb
just once I'd like
serve
the
to
big hero of a
commemorate this
game to sound like
momentous
that.
day.
Big hero fish. Fish. It's me. There it is. One silver orb coming right up. Girl, the way you dance.
Surely one such as you will be able to deliver us from the menace of the Archfiend.
I'm trying, man. It's not easy.
And surely, among the race of men, it will be you whom the EVERBIRD obeys.
Yes. EVERBIRD. She better. Your story is updated. Alright. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. I think we have all of them now, do we? Place all of the orbs on their pedestals. Or else. I don't want, I'm scared. The pedestals. Be still. Oh, and is that... What's that down there? Is that the realm of the EVERBIRD? Alright, bird. Fucking love it. Alright. Let's do it. Love me a bit of EVERBIRD. It's almost Christmas. So hurry up. Get on the table, EVERBIRD. Yeah, that was a funny one. The Swedish chef wanted to cook Big Bird as the turkey. It's so funny. It's such a funny mashup. How had I not seen it? We didn't have access to Muppets that much when we were growing up. It just wasn't a thing, you know? I don't even know where they showed Muppets Babies. Muppet Babies. It was just a thing. It would be on TV or it wouldn't be on TV. We'd get a lot of the Muppets movies. They'd come over. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. Look at all. Yeah, we're going to meet the EVERBIRD. We'll do that this stream. Maybe I won't go actually attack the dude yet.
We are.
Who are you? We are eternal.
The guardians of the egg.
Same. I'm feeling hungry, man. Can we get like an omelette du fromage?
When the 6 orbs scattered across the world are placed on the golden pedestals.
6 orbs? I've heard of some men with 3. I'm only rocking 2, I'm sorry. I'll come back with 3 other dudes.
Then shall Ramia, the Everbird, be reborn.
Jesus, the Everbird. We love her. That's all you can say. That's all you can say.
You are reminiscent of a traveller who once appeared before us.
Alright, but can I have your Everbird? It's fucking Gary Mitchell here.
No
Let's make some Gary Barlow and Phil Mitchell. Gary Mitchell. Has anyone got to see that Robbie Williams weird monkey biopic thing? Is it out yet? I kinda wanna go see it.
He who possessed
It says like the man who rose to prominence, then lost it all, then regained prominence again. When did he regain prominence? Do you hear? Unless he's like broke America and I didn't know about it.
A hero of heart most pure.
How do you know? Can you see
Then
into it?
suddenly, without warning, he vanished from our midst.
Oh no.
Time is of the essence. Whilst we converse,
Evanescence.
malign forces yet gather strength. The realm thirsts for the light.
You just see an Arkham game where you play as an inmate and a breakout happens and you have to deal with the villains running crazy, then Batman shows up. Yeah, that would be cool. Or at least from that perspective, right? Where you play like the first hour as like a Blackgate inmate. That would be cool, dude. I'd be down for that. That would be cool. Just like a day in the life of it. You like, and then maybe it's something that will come back later or something. Some big villain origin stories. That's really clever.
By offering up the 6 orbs.
Give me orbs. Love a good orb, mate. There's a purple emblem emblazoned on the pedestal. Should I put the blue one in there? You put the blue one in and you break the orb. I'm sorry. Place the purple orb, each one representing a different emotion. Blue, it's when you're feeling happy. It's like that meme where you keep putting the goddamn squares into the triangle. Your one freaks out. She became quite the meme. Silver. Silver obviously represents when you're feeling lucky and all golden. Yes. Yellow. Yellow is when your bladder's full of piss and your skin slowly changes colour. Purple. Purple. Purple is the colour of the tip of my penis. Wait, what? Red is for when you're feeling sad and blue. Could you tell I'm confusing the colours? Yeah? Green. Green is very extraordinary. Makes me wanna get sick on top of your grandmother's ashes. Oh my gosh, ma'am, I got sick in this lovely vase. I'll pay to have it cleaned. That's my mother's urn. Sorry, that's a classic. Alright, time to wake the Everbird. Wake up, Everbird. I'm gonna fly on your back. You've just been birthed. You finally get your real breaths in the world, their first real breaths. And what do? Climb on that ass. That's right. Welcome to the world.
Long.
Eh?
Long have we waited.
Long live.
So long have we waited for this day.
Stop, you scare me.
Ramia, blessed servant of the goddess. Only the pure of
This part's
heart.
like Secret of Mana. You always have
Only such
cute little
souls
birdie
will
things.
she suffer to
dragons.
ride upon her back.
And it just went airship, airship,
At
airship, airship.
last, she awakens. Let us pray.
Let us pray. That's right. You must pray on your lettuce, people.
The
Special.
time is nigh.
Oh god. I'm scared.
The hour of awakening. How the skies long to embrace you.
Ew. Do you hear the
Fly,
Oh,
soar
God.
higher than ever.
amniotic sac splurging around inside. Let's go! We get our flying creature. Oh, half peacock, half swan. Ah, it's called cockswan. No, it's actually called the EVERBIRD. Cockswan away.
Banish the darkness and bring forth hope in its place. May she be your guiding light.
Or else. I'm afraid of heights, so we're shit out of luck.
The time of departure is upon us.
Whee! Now, are we going to actually be able to fly with it?
Venture forth and do what must be done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the end boss, or one of the end bosses. It's quite a big dungeon, as you can imagine, so we won't do it today. Oh, well, there we go. Wow, they transformed all of this as well. Oh, wow. Oh, very cool. Okay, it moves kind of similar to the boat. You can kind of, sort of, at a weird angle, see where you can land. You see that? Oh, you can fly up and down. Okay. So they try to keep their perspective. That's cool. Oh, you can't stop it when it flies low. It's just up or down. I see, I see. Can you speed up at all? No, bad news bears, man. That's as fast as she goes. Are you fucking serious? Hold on. A to alight. No. That's as fast as it goes. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Are you sure? And now we can fly into these places we couldn't get before. As usual. Thanks, EVERBIRD. We can go wherever we want. It's mainly to get into Baramos' place. Nice. Wait, there's the assassin dagger. Who is this for? Assassins. So it's for a thief. That's, I assume. Nice. We got the rest of the orbs done. We did the ghost ship. We did a massive dungeon. Probably one of the bigger ones in the game. So it's very, very not cool. Not very cool, baby. Nice. At least we don't have to deal with friggin' fights up here, right? She's so pretty. So what does the B button do then? It just lowers you? But I already have ZL and ZR to do that. I just want to go Speedy Gonzales. But mom. So fast travel would still be faster. Still, it's nice. Whoa. Okay, that makes you land as well. That was kind of sick. How gorgeous it is out there. Lord of mercy. You got these. Oh, look how the world works. It's kind of like parallax scrolling. That's a clever way of doing it. Definitely no way of going faster. What the frick? What the frick? Yeah, it's literally the same speed as the boat. How about this one? Have you a way of calling on this thing? Call on me, call on me. Nice. Look at Baramos' place over there. So it's at an angle, so you can save some time that way too. So I get it, I get it. So like we were definitely still out in the ocean there, but I was able to land because it's maybe I just move this and say feck the loss, you know. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. See, you don't think so? Just move the cursor, not the birdie. That way you can move in double time. Boomerang. This must be early game stuff. Right? Must be the only way of getting into Baramos' place. You alright? Alright, love. How's you fixed? Nice. Yeah, I could push on, but I kind of wanted to mess around with something else. It's all good. We have still a good bit left to do. After we kill him, it's gonna kind of transform the world, you know. Real villains and all that reveal themselves. But can I still use like zoom and all that? Nay, you can't even go into your menu with the bird. Sheesh. Will they fast travel with me? They better. I'm calling everybody's mom. Everybody's. That's right. Be on your best behavior. Screw Santa's 90 and nice 90 naughty and nice list. 90 list, oh my. You're all going on the bomb list. She was able to boomerang that slipper from 12 continents away. That was a nice little session, lovely. Honestly, I'm just surprised and thankful I got any streams in this week. I tell you what. Skiddly dee dee. No one's even the wiser the way the wicked world works. We're about to change things forever. Might be worth like a good time to do a few things that you won't have time to do before. There we go. We got a boat and a bird. Hell yes.